Oh, hey.
Oh, hello. Hey,
Hello.
Mr. Dark.
Sherry, Jenny, oh, okay.
Oh, I just got stabbed for Jason Derulo. Are you okay? Actually, I know you're not okay. That's a stupid question.
Got stabbed for Jason Derulo. Was it for
Yeah,
one of
Mr.
his
Case apparently lost his
TikToks?
mind and he's stabbing people for Jason Derulo.
Oh,
Yeah, in Paleto, because I live there.
what happened to Jason Derulo?
I don't know. He just kept saying to me, "This is for Derulo." Do you live in Plato? I was like, yeah. He's like, this is for Derulo. And I was like, bro, I don't know why you were so upset. Like, he fell off years ago.
Yeah.
Really did.
Yeah, how are you doing, Dark? Are you making a recovery there?
Yeah, I've been better, but
Mm-hmm.
holding up all right. Thank you.
No problem.
Dark,
Hope
are you
you...
okay?
Clearly he's not, Sherry. Look at him.
No, I mean emotionally.
Clearly he's not. Look at him.
Okay.
Just here to
Well,
read some legislation out. This place is new.
it is. It is. It's a new Marshals office, or also known as
Yeah.
Command Center.
What? You gonna give me a tour, Sherry? Yeah.
Sorry,
Gonna give me a
called you.
tour?
Well, they just put a new locks in there, and I don't have the keys today. So
Oh.
maybe in a few when I get my keys, if I do get my keys. Absolutely.
That gunshots.
Yeah, that guy got
Those are
scared. Oh boy,
gunshots. Yep, gunshots over there.
I didn't hear them.
These guys are
I help you, gentlemen.
He was scared for a second, but came back.
Mr. Dark,
Yeah.
would you like to apply the state? Marshals?
I don't know what the state marshals is or what they do.
They
That's
do a
why.
lot.
That's what I
They
kind of
have...
read. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have an MDT over here.
Oh,
But
you.
this
But
is...
but I didn't come here to read specific. I just came here to go. Oh, you said you don't have keys, you liar.
Come on in. Well, I don't... The front lobby is open, of course. I can't take you in the back because I don't have the
Oh,
keys.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You work here,
Yeah.
Sherry?
I do. I help the state
Oh,
marshals.
congratulations.
Thank you.
You don't have anything to eat, do you? I'm starved.
I do have...
This is nice. Thank you so
There
much.
you go.
Sorry. Oh,
You
God.
okay?
Not really, but I'm alright. We just got out of the hospital today.
All right. Okay. Just making sure that you're fine.
Yeah. It was nice to see you, Sherry.
You too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get this legislation and read and
All right. That's good. I want you to read this one specific one, which says authorization of non-standard government enforcement legislation.
yeah, okay. Why do you want me to read that one?
It's about the marshals.
Okay, thank you. I'll give that a read, and then I'll come back and
Absolutely.
I'll see you. All right.
Perfect. Yeah,
All right.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Hey, Ernie.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I came down to the city hall, and there's a new
Mhm.
marshal office, and
Oh, wait, there's an office?
Yeah, you want to come down and see it?
Honey, I wish I could, but cash exchange is being robbed. There's a hostage. There was only 2 units. Crystal just arrived, so now there's 3. But simultaneously, there's a ammunition crate being robbed, and people are shooting at each other there. But we don't have the units to respond to that.
Where is that?
Where's what?
That ammunition crate. I could
Popular.
hear. I can.
And popular in capital, so it'd be
Yeah,
across
I
the
could
bridge from.
hear. I could hear shooting that way.
Yep,
Sorry, that's
and I
cool.
suspect they were also on.
Oh, okay. I think Pred. Yeah, I think Pred's staying. I'm not gonna read this legislation. I'm. Okay. I did have to. There was a call that pulled up. Like when I poked up, and I was a little worried. I was gonna call you, but then it. I don't think it was for me. I think it's for the ADMC. I think they might be having some trouble. So. Yeah, I don't. It wasn't for me. They drove away. I'm just letting you know. You okay? Honey? Honey? You... Nope. Never come. Server detects could not be in crashes. Something with authority, Lord moves. Brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. What is it? I literally searched for a drift server like 3 years ago. Why does it keep that there? He's still not that cool. I couldn't handle Matt. You know what this is? This is the TVA. Matt just created like a variant timeline, and the TVA just came and fucking eliminated it. We're like, nope, that's too far from the fucking celestial timeline of Matt just being a boomer brain and forgetting all the time. Nope, we can't have that. No, no, no. Send them in. Eliminate the timeline. Anomaly detected. Yeah. Does the city get out a lot? I don't know. Maybe lately. Not really. That's it. Pruned. I couldn't remember what the word was. Yeah, they're pruning the timelines. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my god, we might run into Pred today. Dave Marshall Pred. I'm glad that Carl's been able to do that. I think he really enjoys it. I'm interested to see what the state marshal stuff is. It's just I don't know whether to speak my thoughts on where Dark is at right now, or whether I should just do it all, let it all play out. I think I might just let it all play out. Sometimes if you speak it into existence, it gets set in stone too. Whereas if you just let it happen, you know, sometimes it changes. He was on patrol. Yeah. Oh yeah, Matt kind of. He said he was on duty yesterday. Yeah. Let it happen. Hey, the song. Let it happen. The song knows. Spotify knows. Let it happen. Tame Impala. Yeah, Matt and Doc's age is catching up with him 100%. They're old men with morals, living in a young man's world, you know. Just said they can't patrol now. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I literally know the things I know about it are what I've been told in character. They're outdated. It seems like it, doesn't it? It seems like it. Do 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 do. Mm-mm. 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 Put them out to pasture. Mm. But I hope people go when they retire. Yeah, Florida seems about right. The countryside, the English countryside. Yeah, Matt saying he might leave PD. Crazy. Crazy. That did not help Dark with his position, I'll be honest. With his like thoughts and feelings and everything. Wait, what? Tara, you got some watching to do today, Tara. He just said that he it might be a thing he thinks about in the future. Like in a couple months or something, I think he said.
Hi.
Hey,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Did you read the whole thing?
No, have I read that? No, not yet. No, no. I was walking up the stairs and then my husband called and then here you are. Was
Oh
that
well.
was that Pred you were talking to?
Sorry.
Did I see you talking to Pred?
Yeah, Pred could show you.
No. I was just asking whether that was I heard that right. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Read.
Pred. Pred is around.
All right, mate. Okay, we got some reading to do. No, we're not listening to this. Just do this. Every form of government there will be a dissent from the people. Dissent from the populace is a necessary requirement to a functioning democracy and should not only be encouraged but celebrated. The voice of the people is a conduit through which change is conducted. However, there are those who would use this voice and amplify it further into hatred and violence against the people of San Andreas and its government. The hatred for the citizens of the state of San Andreas and its institutions is not a voice that should be heard, but instead one which everyone unifies against and stomps out of existence. Hatred and disdain for our citizens' rights has no place in the state of San Andreas, and this legislation should ensure this fact. Constitutional justification. Enshrined in the Constitution of the state of San Andreas is the authority and purview of the state of the San Andreas Department of Justice to establish an independent law enforcement agency. In Article 2, Section 1, it outlines that the DOJ should have a law enforcement agency that is responsible for overseeing other law enforcement officers. They are also responsible for preserving the integrity and safety of the state, the Constitution, citizens' rights, and the laws of the state. Understanding this language, the San Andreas Department of Justice has the authority to create an independent body to protect the interests outlined in the Constitution. Details and implementation plan. Using the interpretation above, the San Andreas Department of Justice shall formally establishing an independent law enforcement agency hereby known as the San Andreas State Marshals. This may be abbreviated to SASM. This agency shall be under the purview of the San Andreas DOJ, and one justice shall be elected internally to oversee this agency. This position shall be initially filled by a justice with multiple years of experience as a LEO in the state of San Andreas, LEO High Command in the state of San Andreas, and military combat experience. Okay, that's just why Angel was elected. Makes sense. If Matt is correct in stating that Angel is the boss. The responsibilities of this agency shall be as follows, but are not limited to the following: prosecuting and providing independent oversight. Prosecuting and providing independent oversight of law enforcement agencies in the state of San Andreas, whether currently established or to be established in the future. This will include any preventative measures necessary to preserve the integrity of the institutions. Jem, I don't know what emote you were using earlier with that guy's face that was like Oop, but I'm doing that face right now. Protection of a point, because that says prosecution. That says prosecuting. Protection of appointed officials and elected public office officials, investigating and prosecuting government corruption and corruption of government officials, investigating and prosecuting organized crime and criminal organizations, protecting the interests of state and San Andreas and maintaining general law and order, protection of government entities from any threat, foreign or domestic, maintaining the general order of state and San Andreas and the population during periods of severe unrest, protecting the constitution of the San Andreas against terrorists, enemies of the state and San Andreas, treasonists, and any other threats to the fundamental order of the state of San Andreas. Holy shit. The San Andreas State Marshals shall have jurisdiction over the entire state of San Andreas, but is not considered to be the state authority body. It is instead underneath the San Andreas DOJ. The San Andreas State Marshals shall have the right to temporarily pause the functions of other law enforcement agencies should they or their leaders be found to be engaged in heinous or corrupt acts. Holy fuck! The San Andreas State Marshals will act as a corrective force and not as a replacement to the law enforcement agency. This is IA on fucking steroids. This is like IA's just been injected with crack, morphine, heroin, adrenaline. Holy mother of Jesus. The San Andreas State Marshals should have internal standard operating procedures, rosters of employment, and other organizing documents written by the selected justice overseeing the San Andreas State Marshals or any authorities they delegate this duty to. The San Andreas State Marshals may be provisioned with non-standard law enforcement equipment. Okay. Any equipment they are issued that falls outside of currently acknowledged any equipment will be updated in the San Andreas Penal Code to ensure legality. The San Andreas State Marshals reserve the right to recruit as they deem fit to their internal procedures. This will include an allowance for temporary authorization and extension of the powers to the citizens. What? This will include an allowance for temporary authorization and extension of their powers to citizens of the state of San Andreas, should the circumstances be drastic and necessary. So, in other words, they can deputize people. And they can deputize the citizens if they need to, like, overthrow a corrupt organization, like if the PD went fucking wild. Holy mother of God. The San Andreas State Marshals may declare a state of emergency at the discretion of the overseeing justice should the rule of law be threatened. The state of emergency shall be temporary and only active while any of the following conditions are met. Total breakdown in the ability of existing law enforcement agencies to enforce the law or stop a threat to the state of San Andreas. Any body of people or government attempting to secede from the state of San Andreas. To stop terroristic or treasonous acts against the state of San Andreas. Once the conditions have passed and the emergency has been averted, the state of emergency will automatically be rescinded. A state of emergency is in a heightened state of security or oversight for the state of San Andreas granted to the state marshals. Certain permissions will be granted to the state marshals during a state of emergency, including the authorization of heavy equipment, relaxed law enforcement guidelines. Interesting. And lightened policies for a temporary organization of agents of the state marshals. Okay. Conclusion. There's Angel at the bottom. To protect the interests of the citizens of San Andreas, it has been deemed necessary to have an independent body that can represent their interests in an official manner. To protect them from those who would wield positions of power as a cudgel to achieve their means. Interesting as to who has been hired, given that statement, rather than a tool to be used to lift us all up. This agency should be held to higher standards than others, considering the importance of their mission and charge. This agency has a duty to maintain honest and faithful public service to the people of San Andreas, and all agents and members shall swear an oath of loyalty to the citizens in the state of San Andreas. Justice Brittany Angel. Interesting. Holy mother of God. What was the PD announcement? Thoughts? Hold on. I want to see what this is. What was the PD? Yeah, okay. They just did a TLDR. Who's investigating? Don't start that shit. Don't do who investigates IA, please. Who overlooks IA? Not already. Not already. Not already. Dang. Okay. That's got some fucking teeth. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I don't know, man. Hello?
Hey, Dark, how you doing? I notice you ain't at your fucking desk.
Yeah, but I'm just down at the courthouse reading some of that new legislation on the state marshals.
Why do you sound different? Oh, the state marshals. Oh, shit. Yeah, have you heard about that shit? That shit's crazy, isn't it? I read it too.
Yeah,
Damn door's locked.
looks pretty interesting, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it is.
it's like IA with some teeth for a change. Yeah.
Hey, ma'am, do you need a ride? It's okay. I'm a state marshal, not a serial killer. All right, then. Fuck you, then. What was that, Dark?
No, I was just it's an interesting read. I
ain't read it.
You haven't read the legislation that you are now a part of?
My God.
Nah, I haven't really read that, man.
Dude, I don't bro.
I don't believe you, Brad. I don't
It's
believe
down
you.
there? I didn't even know that. You mean to? Well, it's kind of all right. Hold on, I'm coming down there. We can read it together. How's that sound?
That sounds
Actually, if you want, we can read it
fantastic.
together in my badass new car.
You haven't.
I got a couple cars.
That's
I got
fantastic.
a tank.
You have a what?
I got a tank.
You
Hey, how you guys doing?
you have a tank. Well, that's fantastic. You have a tank.
Hey, I'll shoot you in the face and then send you to jail, Crimbo.
Nothing's changed up, Brad.
Hold on. I'm being pursued right now by a criminal.
Oh, you get that tank.
All right, I'm heading back to the courthouse.
Okay, I'll meet you here, Brad. I'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. You want to see the? We got a whole building actually for the state marshals.
I saw, but yeah, I was in the lobby, but Sherry said it was all locked up.
Yeah, it's a little locked up. They changed some locks. I'm waiting to get some keys made.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I guess can I see your tank?
No, you cannot see the government issued tank, Richard.
I don't believe
Please,
you
let's
have
not.
one.
I have 4 of them actually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm inevitable. I'm inevitable, Dark.
Okay, wow, that's real. I'm very proud of you.
And the
Brad.
best part is, Angel's calling the shots right now, and she's doing a great job. Honestly, I'm real proud of her.
I saw, yeah. I saw
She
that.
gets a lot of shit done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's working out for you, given your history. Yeah.
Yeah, she lets me do whatever I want because she knows I'm super effective in the field. I'm literally like James Bond, and she's M.
You are a bloodhound when you want to be, right?
Yeah. All right, where are you at? I'm inside the lobby.
Wait, of the court, the hall of the DOJ building.
DOJ.
Oh. Wait, the Marshall building? Oh God, no. We're in the
Oh
wrong
no,
place.
I told you the. All right, so you weren't clearly you weren't listening to the conversation.
I
Told you
just
that
got at the
locks have been
hospital,
changed.
Brad. Come on, man.
What'd you get out of the hospital for?
I was in an action. I had an action.
Oh my God, Richard, are you okay?
Not really.
What's the matter? You falling apart?
No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I'll be
Hey,
in,
Jimbo, how you
in
doing?
a second.
It's gonna rot your brain.
Oh, hey, Crimbo, how you doing?
You need to turn it off. You need to turn
My
it
gun's
off.
not out.
The phone's gonna rot your brain. The phone's gonna.
No,
the phone's gonna
now
take
it is.
You're
Just
gonna,
in case.
you're gonna become a phone guy, and then nobody's gonna want to
I
talk
know
to
what
you
type
ever
of
again.
person you
But
are.
there's some rat harassing me.
What did you say to
Let
me?
him save
Hey,
me.
Crimbo, I'm on the phone with doing something important right now. All right?
Ow!
Get away from me.
Ah! Ah!
Get away from me
God!
right now. Get away from me now.
Crimbo, I'm on the phone doing something important right now. I think a handicapped man just fell down the stairs.
Oh, Jesus.
You're the cop. Yeah, you are. You were in the cop car.
Have I got a second pair?
Yeah, sure. No, cop car.
Hello?
Let me have it. Give me it. Give me that. Give me that. No. Nope. Nope, I'm not threatening you.
You're demanding my gun.
No, I don't
From
want
me?
the gun.
Oh, so now the story's changed.
Dark, protect
Hey,
me.
Dark, why don't you come with me? Don't worry, watch Jimbo. He's not harmless. Run to the car.
I can't run, Brett. I mean, I can't. I'll try.
What? Why are you having a gun at me? I haven't done anything wrong.
None of you.
You want me to call the police?
Dude, I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Insisting.
Oh, God. Oh,
Stop calling me Jimbo, too, you freak.
Maybe if you did at least a different tone of voice.
Really? Really?
Sorry about all that, Dark. Let's get locked.
Okay. Oh, God. What's that guy? Is
So,
that guy better than you?
Oh no, that's Crimbo.
Okay. This is nice. This is a Crown Victoria.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of these.
Wow, this takes me back.
Does it?
Yeah, I used to drive one of these all the time.
Yeah, but you didn't really do much though.
Come on, Brad. No need for that.
I was just joking. You know, Dark, you're always one of the ones I liked.
Really? Was that before or after you knocked my head off the floor of the prison and you gave me amnesia?
All right. So
Or when you beat me up in the alleyway on the way to work, which I can count it on 2 hands.
All right, hold on. Hold the phone. What do you mean beat? All right, I beat you up a couple times, and you came at Jaguar half cocked, and I almost killed you. I made you forget who your family was for 6 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did almost kill you, huh?
yeah, yeah, you did it.
But what happened to you? Tell me about it. I was being distracted by that fucking idiot.
I got pushed in a got chased down and rammed into a lake by, I don't really know who it was. I think it might have been McGregor in that group, but I couldn't get out the car, and yeah, it was a whole thing. But I'm all right. Just you know, I just needed to be in hospital for a bit.
Jesus, you're like a fucking. What are you, like Samuel L. Jackson from that fucking movie? You got like paper skin and glass bones?
Come on, man. No, I'm not. No, that's a good reference, but what does that make you? The super strong guy that can't die?
No, just. Well,
Bruce
apparently.
Willis,
Hold on. No, that just makes me normal, actually. That just. Hold on. Time out. It just makes me normal. You're the one that obviously might have a disease with how much you go to the hospital. I know
I don't
some
have
good
a
doctors.
disease. I don't have. I got
Well, in this,
pushed in a
I don't
lake.
know, man.
I got pushed in. How does that give me disease, Brad?
You might
What
have
disease
a
makes me get pushed in a lake?
I don't
You be
know. That's
paying
why we
me.
should
I was
probably talk
drunk
to a
at the
doctor.
time, Brad. I was drunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but-
you drink
Yeah.
a lot now.
No, not a lot. Not a lot, actually. Just a
Enough?
just
Never
a tad. Never. No. I shouldn't. No. Anyway, you're a state marshal now.
Yeah. I was the first person that Angel sworn in. Yeah.
Does she know you're a gangster?
How? All right. Listen. Let me ask him. How am I a gangster?
You told me you're a gangster.
Yeah, but I mean, I could tell you I murdered a guy if there's no body. I mean, what are you going to call him? Say I'm a murderer? When have you ever seen me with a gang?
I saw you riding around with Forehead, and then I asked you why you riding around with Forehead, and then you were like, you're not gonna believe this. No, neither is anybody else, but I'm in a gang now. You forgot you did
I
that,
don't
didn't
remember
you? Yeah, you forgot.
Well, I'm in a gang now. I am in a gang. Marshall gang.
Yeah, I guess so. So, I just read that legislation. It's pretty anti-corruption. It's pretty cool, Brad.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I've never been corrupt.
That's so.
Yeah, what better? All right, in the past was I, but now, look, let me tell you something, all right, Dark? I took an oath.
Oaths don't mean much to you,
and
Brad.
unlike
Come
the
on.
oaths I took, hold on, and unlike the oaths I've taken in the past, this oath actually does mean something to me, because this is different.
How is this one any different from
You know
the
how
last?
many fucking police oaths I've taken? Good God. Loses its meaning after a while, but this martial oath, man, this thing is an intense oath. It spoke to me. That's why I've been getting so much work done lately.
So, you got some
Hey,
bandages,
so what you looking to
Brad?
do? Oh, you looking to... Do I have bandages?
Yeah, I need some bandages. Yeah, I'm not.
I'll
feeling too
grab you
good.
some IFAKs out of the armory.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I can't let you have those. Here's some fucking bandages, all right?
But I'm a dispatcher, Brad.
Hey. Dispatcher ain't a cop to me.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. So well done. I don't really know what I'm looking to do anymore, Brad.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, you know, I said I was getting chased down.
Yeah.
Well, when I was getting chased, I called the cops and,
None of them came.
well, the cop that called me back said, we have no units. We can't come and help you. Just run. And then they told me to come to Mirror Park, and I did. And there was a cop behind the person chasing me, and they saw them ramming into me, and then they just U-turned and drove over. And then
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. These cops fucking suck, man. Why do you think... Hey, listen, why do you think I'm back? I mean,
money.
why do you think they're saying, Fred, we need you?
I can list like many a reason why you could be back.
Oh, go on, list them.
Money, power, Angel, getting back with Angel, getting in bed with Angel, looking to leverage your way back to being a sheriff, trying to leverage your way back to being the mayor, or even just being the mayor. You know, taking over the country, taking over the state, getting your gang in a better position. You know, there's a multitude of reasons why you could have accepted this position that aren't like moral justice.
You always were a good cop, and I think you'd make a fantastic marshal. I always thought you were a good partner for me. All right, don't get excited. I don't mean like a lover. All right, you whore. All right, but I always felt like we would be a good team. I always felt like I always filled in the gaps that you have. You know, I'm smarter than you, better at the job and everything, and you're kind of like, you're really good at writing stuff and making it look cute, you know?
So I'm your assistant.
No, you're not my assistant. You'd be my partner.
Who writes stuff down and makes it look cute.
You'd be, well, you're Ethan Hawke, and I'm Alphonse. Training day? I'm just kidding with you, Dark. You need to stop doubting yourself.
Have you seen Train? Have you seen Train?
Hell, cover your mouth when you fucking cough at me, you animal. Ugh, don't cough on me. Ugh.
God, have you seen Training Day? Have you seen what happened?
Yeah, Alphonse. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
No, we're not making it. No, let's not make this Training Day, please.
All right, well, I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke weed. Yeah, you got to give me the benefit. Do you not think people are capable of change?
I am, because that's why I remember back when I was ass chief, I was gonna give you the chance of being IA. You were IA, yeah, kind of, because we didn't really set that whole department up, yeah. But you was doing that kind of work.
Everybody after I left has never got anything done anymore. Yeah. Could have replaced you guys with cardboard cutouts, and they would have been just as effective.
Okay.
Except the cardboard cutouts would have been awake 24/7 because they would have been in the office.
Okay. Thanks, Brett.
I know you tried. I'm no dummy. I know you care and you tried, Dark. That's why I think you'd make a good marshal.
You think it's gonna You think it's gonna work?
Oh yeah. Have you? You know how many times I tried to arrest the commissioner? Who better to be your first marshal than me? I'm not afraid to put anybody in cuffs.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't doubt that of you, Brad.
But you need to. I don't think you should go to an interview all fucked up like this, all depressing and injured and shit.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You need to. You're falling apart a little bit.
Yeah, I got some shit going on at home, and I don't think it's right. I don't even know whether this is what I want to do.
What? Be a dispatcher? Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Yeah, I could have told you that.
That's not what I was saying, but
Oh.
I was on about the state marshals, Brad. But
Oh, the ultimate authority in, Los Santos police. Yeah. Who? You wouldn't want to do that.
it's
I know,
not that.
come on, I know
it's-
you. I know you better than you know yourself. I know you like a little bit of power. I know you like a little bit of wiggle room, being able to do the things that you want, you whore. All right, I know. All right, I know you better than you know yourself. You're looking at me like you're the only one that's observant. I know what type of man you are. I've worked with you long enough. Yeah, you like to be needed. You like to get things done. You like to fuck up other cops. You really do. Oh yeah, that's honestly, I would say you like that more than you work in other cases. You loved IA, and you loved it when you would fucking suspend me for shit. What other sheriff would let you suspend him? You know you're in good hands, bitch.
Hey, I didn't mind you call me that.
All right, sorry.
You've got a point. There's nothing I hate more than corrupt cops.
And who better to work with to catch corrupt cops than the cop that was the most corrupt all those years ago? I know all the tricks. There's nothing they can do that I ain't thought of 10 times over. And
Yeah,
most of them are so green, they don't even know RS and PC, and they don't even know how far I can push them. It's literally like a major league ball player going to a T-ball game.
And what's stopping you from being corrupt in this position?
The respect I have for Angel and the fact that I want her to succeed like she helped me do. I might have beat a few people up back in the day, but I wasn't corrupt for a while. To be fair, I beat a lot of people up and stole a lot of shit. Yeah, I was corrupt for a bit, but she needs me, she believes in me, and I ain't gonna let her down. Loyalty is, it's a two-way street for me. Do I have my own goals and aspirations? Of course. But I also have a goal of helping Angel succeed where so many others have failed. Because it just proves that I truly am inevitable and the best. And with her, too, it proves that she's inevitable and the best. We both benefit from it. Angel might be around.
Listen, I'm not saying this is something I'm gonna dive headfirst into. I'm not saying. I can't lie and say that I'm not interested.
Yeah, I know you're interested. I know you better than you know yourself. I knew you'd fucking come out of whatever medical bed you decided to lay up in.
Get up.
Like a fucking coffin, you fucking vampire. That's what you are. You're You're a fucking medical patient. But if a patient meant a vampire, because you're always laid up in your coffins, your
Come
medical
on, man.
beds.
Stop it. I literally just woke up today. It was a coincidence that you called me and I just got out of the hospital. I haven't been in hospital for months.
Actually, I call you a lot when you're. I call you at least once a week.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, Brad. That's very kind.
I was
Anyway,
thinking about leaving you voicemails.
so are applications open? Or is this like,
Angel did, yeah, the applications are open. Now let's go taunt Cassidy real quick. Come on.
okay.
And then I'll take you to go put in an application.
No. You can take me back to the city hall and then I'll think about, you just said.
Hey, look at this ragtag team of competent individuals.
I thought so, yeah.
I thought he was pissed off at Captain America. Hey, what's up, Fred?
No, they
Fred.
bonded. They bonded through tragedy.
Yeah, but I
You
thought
did not pay attention to the
remember.
movie when you
No,
watched
I don't
it.
remember who was fighting who, to be honest.
What do you mean? So at first, so you're talking about Civil War, I take it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so first off, the king of Wakanda was
he gets
killed.
blown up. Yeah, he gets blown up.
Okay. Who gets framed for it?
Bucky.
Bucky.
yeah, the
Barnes.
Winter
Who was,
Soldier.
Big Bucky
now,
Barnes.
who was Bucky? Yeah, and who was Bucky close to?
Cap. Steve
Perfect.
Rogers.
So, exactly. All
Oh,
right.
so
So
you
you
had to
do.
kill
All right.
him.
So you do know your Marvel shit. Okay. So
That's like the last one I watched.
What do you? Well, I mean, it's a good last one to watch. I'll
Yeah,
be
I
honest.
agree.
It's
Civil
one
War's
of the
probably
most
the best
entertaining
one.
comic. Yeah, it's
Oh no,
probably one
wait,
of the
no. I
best
watched
true
Civil
comic
War and
book
then I watched
movies.
Infinity War ones, and then that's it. And Endgame.
Isn't that like
just
them
look.
all?
You just skipped
Steve
all-
Rogers was trying to clear Bucky's name that he was brainwashed.
Yeah,
even
but
then,
but
it
then
wasn't
at
him
first,
that did it.
I swear to God, at first Black Panther was pissed off. He was chasing the car and he was attacked. He wasn't on Captain America's side.
Well, yeah, because he thought that he killed his father.
Yeah, so Black Panther was not on Captain America's side.
In
not
the
till
end,
the
he
end.
was.
Yeah, in the end, but
When they were
everybody in
fighting
the
each
end.
other.
At the end, everybody kissed and made up, and then they fucking killed Thanos.
Well, you're jumping a few movies ahead. They didn't kill Thanos in Civil War.
Well,
Yeah,
the
some
con-
people have
in that
compared
movie?
me to Thanos.
Who did?
You did,
Oh,
Fred. I
yeah.
don't know whether anybody else.
Oh yeah,
did.
yeah. I did. Yeah, I did. Hold on, important phone call, gentlemen.
You're
Don't
like
mind
the
me,
Red
Marshall
Skull,
business.
buddy. You're not fucking Thanos, dude. You're giving yourself way too
if
much
anything,
credit.
I'm not some failed guy like the fuck. I'm not some.
You're fucking the
first
Red
off,
Skull,
how
dog.
dare you compare me to that fucking Nazi supervillain, asshole? Second
Now
off,
it's kinda
I'd be more
accurate.
like the Mandarin, if anything, and he was cool as shit.
French like the
And
guy
then they,
that woke
and then,
up.
but in this timeline, they released him from his imprisonment because they needed his fucking abilities.
Definitely Red Skull. Definitely Red Skull.
Mm.
What's up, Dark?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm waiting for my cadet.
Oh, nice. I haven't got anything to eat, have you? I'm kind of starving.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said,
She's hungry.
Are you okay, Dark?
I just got out of the hospital.
What happened?
It's nothing. I'm fine. I just need something to eat.
You need some
I
wheat?
can get out and
I need something to
Something to
eat.
eat.
If you want some wheat, you got to join the BCSO, Dark.
I need something to eat, please.
Oh, food. You got food?
Food, please. Yes.
Anybody got food?
Anybody?
No. No,
This
sorry.
is-
We're
wrong.
foodless, man.
I've
I mean,
been
Oh,
starving
damn.
for 3 days.
there's a piece of bread on the kitchen. It might be stale, but
You can have some of the green juice.
don't drink the green juice.
What's the green
It's
juice?
it's rock hard.
Means mean green juice.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's only been there a couple weeks. You know, it should still be fine.
You should blend that up and use it for like thickener in soup.
What? Or croutons?
You look like a crouton.
What the fuck? I look at what you're wearing. You're telling me I look like a crouton?
Touche.
I love you, Dark.
I'm a married man. Okay.
Okay, but not like that, man.
You're
I'm just
taking
glad you're
advantage
okay and out
of
of the
my
hospital.
vulnerability.
No, Dark, I'm not gay and I'm in a relationship.
Can I have some bandages, please?
Yeah, I'll give you some bandages. Here, you want an IFAC?
Yes, if that's okay.
Well, if you could use it right here, yeah. But I trust you.
Yeah, I will use both of these right here and now.
What happened to you, Dark?
I got chased by a car full of criminals, and they crashed and rammed me into the lake behind the casino, and I couldn't open the door to my car, and I drowned.
Jesus Christ! Why?
Why did I drown? Because
No, why did they
my
chase
lungs,
you, Dark? No, I know why you drowned, man. Why did they chase you and do that to you?
Because they hate me for some reason.
Was it Reed?
Possibly. I know. I definitely heard McGregor. So it's that group.
Okay, you want me to take? I'll take care of the payroll boys.
You take care of them?
I'll take care of them.
Thanks, Cassidy. I appreciate that.
Of course. I always got your back, Dark.
Thanks.
Even though you keep trying to
No,
insinuate that I'm flirting with
I
you.
always got your back, Dark. I'm literally behind you.
Well,
he's got a point, Cash.
If Pred's the one having your back, sometimes you'll feel a couple of stabbing pains in there. I'm sure. Dark.
Not
But
true. Dark.
With me, it'd be a nice massage.
Actually,
it'd be relaxing.
hold on. More lies from the Toretti agenda. Let me tell you something.
Toretti
Dark,
agenda? I don't even know who the fuck
Dark,
that
why
is.
don't you tell Why don't you tell Cassidy here? Actually, how good I treated you.
He was very nice to me. Wait, just now or back when you made me forget my family?
Well, I mean, tell the whole story, but exclude the part where I gave you amnesia. Well, actually, no, tell him about that too. That's like the you got to have a little bit of bad.
Pred was quite nice. Yeah, for the most part.
Who empowered you? Who empowered you?
He empowered me to start up
Who put you in the units that you worked hard to be in?
He did do that.
Who established all the things you wanted?
It was him.
Who was the only high command member that allowed you to punish them?
Well, I mean, I think there was more than just you, but it's just that you were the one causing the most problems. So I guess you were the most.
I was 9 out of 10 IA cases. I had a really amazing
you
record
gave me a lot
going
of
on.
work, so I appreciate that.
I gave him a lot of work.
Yeah, like when you shot Speedy in the head when he was in handcuffs. That was a pretty bad.
That was legal. No, that was legal.
How did you shoot somebody in the head in handcuffs? That was illegal.
Because legal doesn't make it right.
Because all right, so yeah, but you're a cop. It's not about morals. It's about justice, and justice and morality are two completely separate things.
We're gonna.
How is shooting a man in hand when that man's giving orders for people in the area to kill cops? He's actually an active threat, so I put him down. It's the right thing to do. I would hope you would do the same thing in the field. If someone's ordering your people to be shot, I shot that motherfucker right in the face. I didn't hesitate.
Speedy's a fucking menace. That guy's an absolute asshole. I can't lie.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I didn't say I enjoyed it a little bit.
That guy is a fucking asshole. That guy just rides around on a body all day just whacking people with wrenches. That guy
I came up here because I want to offer you my hand. I want to be good. I want the Marshals and Bone. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried being nice to Bones. What an asshole. I'm not going to bother with him. But I will try and be as professional around him as possible. And I will do the same thing to you because I believe, Cassidy, that me and you, we can work together. Honestly, from the digging I've been doing, you're a good cop. You are.
I appreciate that. I try to be.
Actually, all three of you are pretty good cops. I'm impressed by the three of you. And I know that if there's misconduct that you guys see in the field, you'll let me know about it so I can handle that.
Yeah, listen, Pred, I'll shoot it to you very straight, okay? You were made a marshal. I'm going to respect that decision. and I'm gonna work with you in every way that I can, unless you give me a reason not
As am I.
to want to do that. So
This is great. I wanna, you should probably set up a meeting and have a talk with Director Angel at some point. I know she'd love to talk to you.
yeah, if she wants to talk, absolutely, I'm more than happy to have.
Oh, well, of course she does want to talk to you.
Okay. Well then, she's usually at the meetings today. She'll probably be there today. I'll talk to her.
Well, we don't go to. So, are you going to the MRPD meeting? You guys have your own meeting. You gotta be such a fucking powerful aura that other people can't help but walk in your radiant beams of energy, and soak some of that in so you can inspire others.
Guys, do I radiate beams of energy?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something's radiating.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
probably just my. It's
What's that
probably
mean?
just my aura.
What does that mean?
Like
Hey,
an
let me get
odor or
some
something.
IFAX, man. I don't feel like going to your guys' bumfuck armory. I don't know where it is.
No.
Well, show me where the armory is then.
All right, it's back here.
This guy. That's
Oh, this is the Marshal Pred.
Oh, okay.
He's the
So you
first
like a
Marshal.
cop?
He's a marshal.
Yeah, he's a Marshal.
Sounds like a bit of a prick.
Yeah, he is. But I mean,
What do you marshals actually?
he was given a position, so we have to accept that and work with him, and unless he gives us a reason not to. Yeah, he's a Fed.
So wait, if there's corruption with cops, do we skip chain of command, just go straight to Marshals?
No, it depends. It depends on what it is. Like,
Or is it like I
true
can't
heinous
trust anyone
shit,
else?
yes, go to them. But like, us
So,
as
like,
a
if
police
another
department
cop-
still have the power to, give
Like fire
disciplinary
people.
action and fire, and we still have to do our job. We don't just push everything to the Marshals. They're not going to be investigating every little thing.
But if like another cop on a call went to the criminal and was like, "Hey, the other cop I'm with, he's not cool. You need to take care of him." So the other guy was like, "Hey, this guy just told me to shoot you." I would go to a marshal instead of high command. Just a hypothetical. But I'll take that as going to a marshal. You're high command. If you don't
I
want
don't
that-
really fucking know, dog. I don't know.
If another cop was gonna get me killed by having a criminal kill me, I guess
go
I'm
to the
going
Marshals,
to
go to high
Marshals.
command, go to both. I don't
I'm
know.
going- I'm
And then
going to the
if the
Marshals.
Marshals are going to take it over, then they'll take it over.
I was literally in the meeting for marshals.
I guess it comes down to, do I want the person to be talked to, or do I want the person to be dealt with?
If somebody was going to fucking kill you, I would fire them first.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, it's a hypothetical.
throw them in jail.
I don't want to die. I'm not saying anyone.
Definitely
get me
throw them in
killed.
jail.
By the way, well, never mind.
Lando, do you know your case laws yet?
Dude, I've been knowing him.
Okay. All right. Before we go out there, Bruce, come with me. We're gonna go to the office, question him about some case law, and then we'll get out there. And then depending on how you do, I might
I'm gonna
make
take
you
a quick nap. Don't look back here. Or it'll-
probationary.
I told you
PTO.
not
Not
to-
looking.
Well, you were talking to
Bye,
us. So I
babe.
looked at you.
Have a good
I
one.
always look at people who are talking to me. It's just out of respect. I don't know why you
Okay.
started talking to us, then
Go
said
ahead
don't
and
look
wait
at
by
us.
protocol, but it's good to see you guys.
Good to see. I hope you feel
Good
better,
to see
Dark.
you too, Dark. If you need anything, you let me know, okay? I always got you.
I'm
An extra
married,
bottle of
Cassidy.
whiskey or-
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
fine. I'm in a relationship. I'm also not gay. You are a handsome guy though, but not like that.
This is interesting. What a series of events. What an interesting series of events. I don't know what Dark wants to do. I think in his current headspace, he's not gonna jump at the opportunity. But fuck. I don't know. I do not know. There's no rush, yeah. The thing is with that thing, Viper, is Dark's thinking, if Pred is in this position, who is keeping an eye on Pred? Right? That's what Dark's thinking. Dark's thinking, if he was a Marshal... Well, Angel... Yeah, but Angel is like... That's like asking High Command to keep an eye on an officer. If Pred is like, come on, Dark, be my partner, blah, 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 blah. At least Dark might be able to, like, keep him in check. I don't know. Maybe that's a pipe dream. I don't know. It's not something... I will see. I'm really interested. But in character, I want to make it make sense. And it makes a lot of sense. But Dark is very conflicted at the moment. But at the same time, that worked well before. Yeah, it never works. It never works. Dark is stepping away from his family because his whole family is in a criminal mindset right now. And so, like, to step away from that and be given an opportunity or an opportunity to present itself that reinforces his morals is like... It's kind of like, you know, almost like the gold at the end of the rainbow. Want to know your prediction? I'm going to guess your prediction. I'm going to guess your prediction is what happened to FIB. Because I can... My instant worry with State Marshal ranks get so inflated in their duties. State Marshal ranks are so inflated in their duties and responsibilities get so conflicted with duties and responsibilities of police officers. Yeah. I don't think that's exactly what happened to FIB, but it seems like it's like a super enhanced IA mixed with FIB mixed with investigative, like JTF, fucking every investigative division under the sun mixed with National Guard, right? It feels like a big mix. Now, the stuff about like the terroristic shit and all that kind of stuff does not interest Dark at all. But the corruption stuff obviously does. So I don't know.
Let me introduce you to... Let's get that dialogue established for you, all right? You got a repair kit? I can't be driving around in a fucked up car.
Sure, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
man.
wait, no, I don't understand. The bloody guard at the courthouse took it off me. And I didn't pick it up.
That's my car so fucked up. I can't let Angel see the car looking like this.
How do you two get a new one? A new
What the hell
repair kit?
did you just... What was that, a word or was that a grunt?
Go to U-Tool and get a new one.
You can buy them at U-Tool.
I don't know. Can you?
No.
Oh. Yeah, my bad. But why don't you just get one from PD?
Wait, they have those there?
Yeah, you can get repair kits at PD.
Oh, son of a bitch. Now, I'd rather support the tow yard.
Oh, let me give Matt a call, cause
I've been trying to talk to Matt for a while.
you not been able to.
They are very short-staffed, and you know how your husband is.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, honey. Hey. Sorry, we got cut off earlier.
Marshal Brad.
You never guess who I'm with right now.
Fred?
Listen, I gotta call you back.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
I gotta call you.
Where are y'all?
It's not that I
we're
don't
headed
have
down
time.
to
Listen,
Town Hall. You want to meet us
Okay.
down there?
Yeah, I'll meet you there in a bit.
Look, Mom.
Okay,
Look, Mom.
all right,
I gotta
all right,
call
bye.
you back.
Bye.
All right.
Who was that on the phone?
Shut the fuck up. Go get the car repaired. All right.
Who else has been hired?
Nobody yet, but there's been some pretty good applicants. Angel really likes this one guy, Tex.
Oh my God! Hold on,
I don't know who else.
I'm being a state marshal. 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 I'm being a state marshal.
Notice how I
I'm being a
didn't
state
even put
marshal.
that guy into a wall?
Yeah, that was very mature of you. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't do, so one thing you gotta know is we don't do pursuit work. We don't go to pursuit calls, you know?
I figured as much. Yeah, it sounds like an investigative division. It's like pretty much a desk job with some big red buttons in case shit hits the fan.
Well, marshals are a very trusted position. You have access to virtually everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, makes sense. Matt said he's gonna meet us down at the Town Hall in a little bit.
Oh, really? All right, that'll be nice. I love seeing him. You know, I'd like to think that if I was a gay man, me and Matt Rhodes would be together.
You say that every time. Every time.
Because I'm just better looking than you. And I bet I could satisfy a man better than you.
Fuck is wrong with that man? What the fuck is this? Get a repair kit.
No, I went there just to say hi to the boys.
God, you really haven't changed, huh?
What do you mean?
You're still a bastard.
Yeah, but that's a necessary evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess, bro. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night.
I sleep great at night. You know this.
I don't.
Why don't you sleep good at night?
That's not important right now.
You can tell me. I mean, if you can't tell me, who can you tell? I'm like, you got to admit this. I'm one of your closest friends.
Are you crazy? Yeah.
Some have said yes.
I would maybe consider us strong acquaintances. Okay. Yeah.
Strong acquaintances. Can you elaborate?
You know, God, there's smoke today. Well, you know, when I learned you were you used your position as sheriff to embezzle and do all the corrupt shit, I think our friendship
What did I
ended.
embezzle?
You told me that you did these things, and I trusted you.
Yeah, I could tell you I did a lot of things, but what can you prove I did?
No, I believed you because you were my friend.
Okay. Oh, hey! Hey, Rhodes, how you doing?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
What's the matter, buddy?
List would be shorter if I told you what isn't the matter.
Well, you know, you can talk to me about anything. The way I look at it, we've always been partners, even when I've been gone.
I know. It's just, yeah, there's just stuff going on. It's fine. It's fine. So have y'all been catching up?
Yeah, man, Dark is not doing well.
What the fuck, Pred?
He's got out of a hospital bed, falling apart. He's stumbling some of his words and stuff. I thought he was drunk, but turns out he's just injured.
My God. Holy fuck!
And I think he has been struggling with I think he has been struggling with the drinking problem. I'm going to be honest.
Why do you
recognize
say that?
the signs. Well, he said that he drinks a little, and I know what that means.
Come on.
Well, I mean, we're only doing this because we care about you, Dark.
A little is fine. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of drinking.
Agreed. I have alcoholism, so I'm handicapped.
Is that how that works?
Yep, it's a disease.
I'm confused. Can we head inside? It's foggy. And
yeah, let's head inside.
I feel like I've upset a lot of people. I may get shot.
Oh, who'd you upset?
Probably Eugene, McGregor, Arnie. But like, Arnie probably doesn't care.
1 sec. Hey, Marshal Kyle Brett, how may I help? Why don't you guys head inside? I'll be in there shortly. Marshal Kyle Brett.
What do you mean you've upset McGregor?
They just did a cash exchange and were acting like absolute fools.
Yeah.
They also robbed Forte of his badge. And so we got aggressive right off the rip.
Okay.
They tried doing the typical Eugene Calais construction site, wait on the ramp, reverse into the officer and ram them off, and instead I pushed them forward and rammed them off. And they actually got away as a result. Because we didn't have any units in base.
Oh,
anyways, let's head on in.
You haven't got anything to eat, have you?
I do.
Lord.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Who's that?
Wow, it's been quite a long time. $7 years, probably. Barrett?
Oh my God. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I haven't.
I put
You're
on a little weight. It's
alive?
understandable. Yes, I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be alive?
I don't know. The 7 years is a long time.
Yeah, I've mostly spent it all up north.
Oh.
Well, outside of the 5 years during the collapse, but I just fish, I hunt, and generally survive up there.
I'd give you the tour, but they changed the locks.
Oh damn. Honey, do you need a drink?
Yeah, bourbon, scotch, whiskey. You pick your poison.
Pred, shut
Howdy,
up.
Sheriff.
Holy fuck.
Hey, I'm not. We're not the sheriff anymore.
Yeah,
And-
it's just a
yeah.
natural reaction when I see you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Don't forget your
We'll see
under
you,
sheriff.
Barrett.
Damn. Fuck, man. Old times. I miss them. I miss them.
I mean, Rhodes, you know that. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rhodes. I mean, nothing would make me happier than you being here, but I know that you wouldn't be happy here. I know you like the patrol. You like the beat.
I do. Yeah, this would not be my thing. You think I want to wake up and deal with everybody's problems? No. Absolutely not. There's
The thing
no
is, though, you're
chance in
good at
hell.
it. Don't deny that you're good at it. I mean, don't deny that you. Here's the thing, right?
Could
I know
do
how
it?
smart
Yes.
you are.
Would I enjoy it? No.
Exactly.
Why do something I ain't gonna enjoy?
But who knows?
See, I
Maybe you
think-
could even do something part time. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that'd be something to talk to the director about. I mean, maybe you'd like to dip your toes in. Maybe you find a passion, a love for something that you haven't experienced in a while. You know, who knows?
And who's the
Maybe something-
director?
Angel.
Oh, Angel's actually the director.
Okay,
I just saw she
so-
wrote the
yeah.
legislation for it.
So the
No,
Marshals
no,
would
Angel's
be
doing
Angel,
a fantastic
you.
job.
If I did me, who else? Is there
Dark.
anyone else at the moment?
Trying to get dark to put in an application as well.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it would.
popping by to put an application myself. I
think
it's
had
a
zero
wonderful
intention
idea.
to apply for either of the police departments, but when I read the legislation and what this department was geared to be, I was like, God, this is literally what I was looking to do and what I tried to get through everybody's skulls 7 years ago, before I made some really bad decisions.
It happens. I've
Yeah,
made a lot of. I was a
uh,
war criminal
Yeah.
and
I
a
mean, I
terrorist.
I was gonna
took,
say, wasn't Barrett the
54 firearms out of evidence
the
lockers to
gun
give the
guy?
people up
Yep.
Toledo, but I begged for help for weeks, trying to get some help up there because those people were about to be slaughtered. And fuck it, cops were doing a terrible job at marking their evidence, and I harped about it every fucking day for months on end, and nothing ever got changed. So I took advantage of it and helped the people I could.
Are you gonna put that on your application?
I'm gonna be straight up honest with them.
Honesty is
Respect.
the best policy.
Yeah. What does that
Some on
sound?
fire.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
A
No.
generator or a
No.
motorbike?
That was strange. So what? Okay. What's everyone's like on the application? I haven't looked at it, but let's assume it has a, what illegal things have you done over the course of the past 10 years? What's on yours?
Over the past 10 years?
Yeah, we'll limit it to felonies.
I mean, mine's going to have 54 counts of evidence tampering and weapons trafficking, and that's it.
It would
And that was
just
the
be.
incident
It
10
would
years
just
ago.
be. I think it would just be viewed as weapons trafficking.
Yeah.
What about you, Pred?
Oh God. Last 10 years,
Yeah, 10 years.
I beaten and robbed multiple suspects. That's how I struck the fear into the public because they knew not to fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
I've stolen goods as well from people. I've pitted civilians, including ambulances. I have, let's see, humiliated other police officers. That was funny. Let's see. I
feel like you're
gambled a
missing
lot
like
of.
the big T.
Well, I'm getting there. I
Oh,
gambled
okay.
a lot
Got
of
to
the
build
budget.
up to it.
I gambled a lot of the budget. I blew up that hospital. I burnt down the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office. I burnt down 7 homes. I burnt down the psych building with 2 monkeys, actually. I fought as a general in a foreign nation and unified like 6, 7 gangs underneath me that followed me into battle. I fought against the state and sovereignty. I stabbed the commissioner. I helped kill the commissioner. I plotted to kill the commissioner by paying an Irish guy to infiltrate the PD several times as a dispatcher. Nobody caught him until he went to plant the bomb on his car on the commissioner's car. I shot several police officers, and then let's see. I was a war criminal in Zimbabwe. I was a war criminal in multiple foreign nations where I was actually in foreign prisons. Actually,
Okay, Fred, we may have to just like we're
And
we're
now
running
look at you.
we're running out of ink, you know.
And then, well, when I came back here, I never had a felony on my record, and I was an attorney for a good few months, and I didn't really get up to too much stuff. Out of all honesty, I've been trying to work on changing my image a bit.
Okay.
I spent the last 5 months kind of leaving the past in the past and building anew.
What about successes? I'm sure you got just as many successes.
Oh, yeah, honestly,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
those weren't. I
Nobody
didn't
cares
say like
about that.
failure. I say felonies. You know, more of a in a position like this, how do we know you're going to be honest? And if somebody lists out all of the terrible things they've done, and they're upfront and honest
Can
and
I
not
tell you
hiding
something?
anything, I don't. Sure.
I can
Yep.
alleviate all that. So we've taken a lot of oaths, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really mean much, did they? But this oath is different. This oath resonates with me. I want to do a good job. I want to be trustworthy. I am trustworthy. Because I'm the type of guy that stabs you in the front, not the back.
Huh. Okay. Honey, what do you think?
About what? About bread?
Oh, I did almost kill Richard Dark, too, when I went to prison.
Yeah.
Oh, how could we forget the 30 years I did for treason and the 3 years I did for kidnapping?
Oh my.
Which was when I bounced Richard Dark's head off that asphalt and gave him brain damage for 6 months. I'm sorry about that, Rhodes. That must have been that was you didn't deserve that.
You're a fucking prick. You're a prick.
I didn't mean to put you through that. But you know something? You want to know why you're one of my best friends, Matt Rhodes, and my partner and my true ride or die? Because despite all my flaws, you always trusted and believed in me. And I want you to know, you can still trust and believe in me.
Brett, I've told you this a gazillion times. It truly was never a matter of whether or not I trusted your ability to do something as much as it was whether or not you earned it. I can and will drop a relationship, a friendship. Hey, why the fuck do you match my husband? Anything.
Oh, thank
One of
We're
us
in the
is
same
gonna
shirt.
change, and it ain't gonna be me.
Grandpa?
Well, I hate to break it. Huh?
Sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
It's
Who-
almost like
My husband wore it
reminds me of
better.
the movie Looper when Joseph Gordon-Levitt was supposed to execute himself, and it was an older Bruce Willis. That's what this looks like to me. It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt looking at Bruce Willis right now.
Yeah, but you have to admit, Richard wore it better.
Well, you're biased.
Anybody got any fucking alcohol?
Oh,
I did, but I
Oh.
drank it all.
is he here for like a janitor position?
Fuck.
Oh, I believe he's here for a marshal position.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
oh. What's your name?
My name is Jackson Devereaux, but everybody just calls me Tex.
Jackson Devereaux. Why do they call you
This is
Tex?
the Tex guy.
On account of where I'm from.
Oh,
Texarkana?
Tasmania.
I do have to depart for a little bit. There is some things I got to take care of. Rhodes, let's
Okay.
catch up again in a bit. I always have time for you. Dark, I hope you
Oh.
get better. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Fuck you.
Oh, are you hard of hearing?
You're like a bread.
Tex, are you hard of hearing?
What?
I think that's a
just
yes.
question. Okay. So, Tex, come on in, bud. Come on in. Everyone was just talking about all of the felonies they've committed over the past 10 years. If you had to fill out an application that said, what felonies have you committed? And obviously, if you lie, you can't be hired. What would be on your application?
The opposite of whatever the Geneva Conventions are. Did
I
you
think
say
I
the
have a
last
decent shot at
decade?
this.
Okay. That's those are good ones to have. I guess you haven't shot anybody at the sky while they're parachuting.
No, I've done that.
Text for context, Pred, who just left, has just been rambling for the last 15 minutes about all the felonies he committed over the past 10 years. Barrett here mentioned something about like weapons trafficking and 50 some odd counts of evidence tampering as a result of giving people in Polito firearms from evidence because they had no means to protect themselves.
Hold on.
So what's yours?
We're talking about the past decade. None.
Yeah, 10 years.
None?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're talking
Hold on
about
a
the
second.
60s. I don't think that they're considered felonies.
Is Angel Amanda Waller?
That's
Oh,
fair.
Is she building a fucking
What wasn't
suicide
considered an
squad?
atrocity in the 60s? I'm sure that list is very narrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. I don't.
Tex?
I don't want to
Brad?
know what happened.
Who else?
I
Great
killed innocent
news.
men, women, and
I
children.
don't know if I've committed any felonies. Well, the
Just
basic
walk.
reckless driving because I'm always but like illegally protected. But like not really a felony,
Is drunk
But I'm
driving
not
a
here for the
felony?
job at all, truthfully. I would go crazy if the entirety of my job consisted of dealing with like this is essentially IA with like bonus stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's got some big teeth. I read the legislation and I think it's got some red buttons in case shit hits the fan.
Yeah, but that's where I think I'm going to fit pretty well in, Rhodes. You probably don't remember a whole lot of what I did because I stayed up north all the time. But do you remember about 7 years ago when just out of the blue, all the loan services came to a stop and they legislated it out?
I do. Yeah, that was with fast loans, wasn't it?
It was every loan. Do you know why that happened?
Why?
Because I had a huge investigation going on over a traffic stop. It started with a traffic stop and rolled into over 300 subpoenas. And it got to the point where the Department of Justice goes, "You're going to destroy the city. We're just going to legislate this out."
Oh, damn.
I
Okay.
still have all my paperwork from then.
How old are you? That might.
Cla-
That's
It's classified.
classified.
Yeah. You gotta take that up with the CIA.
I'm gonna guess a E3 and 2 months.
If I tell you, you'll be put on the list. Are you prepared for that?
Kind of list.
Government watch list. The kind the CIA puts you on.
Do we legally recognize the CIA?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're part of the United States,
I do.
are we?
I recognize them because I'm scared. So I'm not going to ask.
I will do us the favor of referring to Barrett here because I'm not a list person. You know, I don't like lists. They're long.
I like lists.
And okay, so ask his age.
Hey, Rhodes.
Angel.
What? Angel?
I
Where
heard
are
Angel.
ya?
I heard her. She was just
yeah.
behind that.
Oh, hey.
She was just behind that
How's it
window. There you
going?
are.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Apparently, there's people here to apply.
Oh my God, your arm.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
sick.
It's very rude.
I haven't
to
had this
point
arm for a
out,
long
Barrett.
time. It's kind of
Come
rude to
on,
do that. Yeah.
man.
I'm sorry. It's been 7 years. It's shocking.
You said you
Angel,
didn't. Hex, why are you drinking?
I'm always drunk.
Oh.
This is starting off well.
Angel, if there was ever a department tasked with, you know, figuring out and dealing with all wrongdoing in the police department, let me tell you, the people in this room would be it. You have a combination of the perfect person alongside the I've done it before, so I know what to look for. You know?
Yeah, you kind of figured out why I wanted Pred already, didn't you?
It makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
For
It
context,
does.
I don't
know
know
people think I'm crazy for it, but
I don't know what's on the application, but I've sort of just individually asked if you had to fill out the application, and on there was like, what felonies have you committed over the past 10 years? Pred rambled for 15 solid minutes nonstop of individual felonies, and it's kind of just like progressed from there. You know, you have your evidence tampering guy right here. If he gets accepted, he will find evidence tamperers.
aren't you the guy that stole guns out of the locker and then sold them to a motorcycle club and then got fired?
No, I actually I didn't sell it to him. I just gave it to him, and I ended up resigning, and then nobody ever figured it out, and I felt guilty over the whole thing, so I turned myself in. And I tried to explain to them exactly what I did so that they would learn from it. And, you know, they didn't.
Okay, I mean, I actually remember that incident somewhat decently because I remember being bewildered at the whole ordeal. So, you know what? Honestly, that's it's kind of impressive that you had the gut to turn yourself in after that. You know.
I just wanted them to, I mean, from the whole get-go, I had been harping on people for months. Please document all of your firearms, and over and over and over, and it just never happened. And then my friends needed help. Polito was under siege. I begged for help from the state, didn't get it, so I did what I had to. And
Gotcha.
then I tried to turn it into a teaching lesson. But, you know, can only do so
You
much.
want someone to specialize in evidence tampering and weapons trafficking?
Well, like I was telling Rhodes, you might not, I don't know if you remember this, Angel, but one of my biggest accomplishments was something that almost nobody knew about. And that was getting the whole loan system disassembled over a traffic stop.
How did you manage that?
I stopped a lady for speeding in Polito. She was doing a ridiculous amount of speed, and she had a $1.7 million car. And she said she had just moved into the city 2 weeks prior, and she didn't have a job. And she was like, "No," and all
Wasn't
she
that
had
the
was robbery of
AMG?
financial. Yeah, it was the AMG. She had
Oh my God, I
two counts of
remember
robbery of
that.
financial.
I signed that warrant.
Yeah. Yeah, she had 2 counts
Oh
of
my
robbery of
God.
financial, said she never worked a day in her life. So I got her bank records where it showed that the loan officer sent her the money to get approved for the loan so that she would get the loan and then sent that approval money back so that she could buy a $1.7 million car, even though
Oh
she didn't
my
actually have the
God.
money. and it ended up turning into a massive like 300 total subpoenas, and eventually they were like, yeah, we're just going to legislate this out.
Holy shit.
I like
I mean,
paperwork.
that's impressive. That's impressive.
Over a
Honestly,
traffic stop.
It's kind of go-getter attitude that we need. Honestly, people that are willing to identify holes and push them. I think that's a pretty good attitude to have. Did you submit an interest with Sherry?
I called her. I was going to wait to meet up with her, and then I ran into these fellas, and we started kind of having a little reminiscing circle. But that was the goal, was to meet up with her for it.
Sherry got shot by a monkey.
That monkey I actually saw here. It actually was here at the Marshals building. I was gonna call it in, but I couldn't get my radio to work. It like drove out of here and started shooting up people just across the road, and then drove towards the hospital.
Oh, okay. Well, Sherry,
She okay?
admitted to discharging her firearm at the monkey, and then said he's back with a class 2 on his car. Help! He's shooting up Mirror Park. Followed by, he came back and shot me, and I think Sherry may have been shot. I could be wrong.
God.
That's not good.
No. But yeah, listen, just as like a very quick overview. Now I don't know if Richard intends on expressing interest, but all the other people who have, it seems they've all had their moments. Preds wasn't exactly a moment, as it was just a state he's permanently in. But like, I see where you're going. It's like a government agency hiring a hacker who fucked them over, knowing full well their skill set.
Exactly. When I explain it to people like that, it sometimes makes a little bit more sense. But remember that kid that like hacked the PS5 networks or whatever? I don't even remember the exact specifics, but he did a bunch of crazy hacking stuff, and he got picked up by the FBI a few years down the road to do some work for them. It was just like that.
Yep. You ever
Just
watch
like that.
You ever watch White Collar?
Yeah, I was
not.
about to. I was like, there was a show about something like that.
Yeah,
White Collar.
yeah,
That's
it was
right.
like a white collar crimes and like art theft and stuff, and pretty much got hired by the FBI in exchange for like not being in prison or something. I forget the exact context. It's been years, but man, that's a good show. But yeah, and then if my husband were to apply, you wanna deal with morals and ethics. He the guy. There is right and wrong. There's a
You were interested in
line.
applying, Dark?
Yeah, I'm very strongly considering it. I'll be honest, I only just got out of the hospital and gave it a read, but it seems like IA with teeth, and that's very interesting to me.
It's much more than IA with teeth.
I mean,
That's just
yeah,
one of its many responsibilities. Honestly.
but that's the part that jumps out to me, obviously, and there's a lot more to it. But yeah, so I am interested. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna be doing interviews today. I actually just need to get a pred set up with some keys, and move some stuff around so we're like operational for the day.
Oh, God.
And then I could probably take your guys' interest and do interviews personally in a bit here if you're willing to be patient with me.
Yeah, I got a bunch of time.
Okay.
All
right. Well, let me go run some stuff around.
Oh my God.
Probably gonna be like 20 minutes at most, and then I'll be right back here. Okay.
Madam Justice, if you need somebody to scare the shit out of your interviewees, you just let me know.
Of course. Thank you very much. I might have you sit down. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Man, can I speak to you outside?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? I didn't know. I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I'm. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I applying?
What do you mean you don't know what you're doing? Honey, if there's one thing I know about you, it's that a position like this is something you've always sort of intended on having. Now, maybe I'm overstepping. It's possible I'm overstepping, but there was never a situation in which you had ever turned down any opportunity at IA, and unfortunately, every step of the way, those teeth got pulled. You got given IA by Pred. The moment you look at Pred, suddenly you got no more teeth, right? I think this is different, and considering everything going on, imagine a job in which you're essentially dealing with determining whether or not people are actually doing things properly, the correct way, as you've always done. If you don't want it, you can always say that. You know, you can ask to be put on you know, a sort of backup list of sorts, like, hey, you know, maybe not right now, but maybe in the future. But I mean, ultimately, it's entirely up to you. I just think this would be a really fitting position. And I know it's sudden, but if coincidentally interviews and such are happening now, I'd hate to see you miss the opportunity if it's something you ultimately wanted to do.
Yeah, that's something I'm worried about. Is God, Derek, how's this all happening as soon as I get out of the hospital?
Some may say it's meant to be. You leave the hospital and this office opens up across the street. Be a state marshal. Plus, again, you have a skill set that I think others may lack. As fucked up as that sounds. Morals and ethics, you think Pred's gonna have that? No. Absolutely not. Everyone, much like the leadership issue I was mentioning before, where if you get someone who's identical to you, guess what? It's not going to be good. You'll never get challenged. You take on 5 different people, 10 different people, all of which have different skill sets. Y'all can sort of collectively put your minds together to figure out, with all of your information combined, whether or not something is good or bad, whether or not something should or should not have happened. When looking into things to determine whether or not somebody's being truthful, y'all can piece all that together with your different areas of expertise. I think you'd be great.
I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna take 10 minutes. I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. And don't forget, you'll also have the backing of Angel should you get the position. Somebody who, despite being with Pred and knowing his downfalls, always stayed true to her. And did not stray from Angel being Angel just because.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You think she'd want me?
I truly believe that they would happily take you on. Now, that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, I have no horse in this race. I have no say, but if Pred can be taken on, because of, you know, him having done things wrong in the past and him being able to, you know, identify those things, when you can point out somebody who has essentially been clean through and through from start to
Hello,
finish.
Mr. Rhodes. Hello, Mr. Doc.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Quite well. Going to my new job.
Is the monkey dead?
Not
I
yet.
don't think so. I think he's been posting on Twitter.
Yeah. I shot him 2 times in the head, but he's gonna come back for me, I think. He jump scared
Ooh.
me specifically.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna shoot
Well,
him.
honey,
I
I
look up
do
at
have
the
to.
tweet from
I do
James
have to
Thompson.
go.
Alright.
But
Okay.
are they driving an Issy? Oh, never mind.
All right.
I do have to go. I wish you the best. Okay.
Okay.
Again, you don't have to do it, but if it's something you even think you'd be interested in, go for it. Don't miss out on the opportunity. It may not come up again.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go get changed because that guy's wearing my shirt.
You wore it better. Wait, no. Don't change for anybody. Fuck that guy.
You don't think I should change it?
You were here first. Plus, you wore it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
All right. Well, love you, honey. Good luck. You're
Love
gonna
you
nail
too.
it.
Thank you. Kirby, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Where's that failed third contact? Why's that not working?
Dad, I put a bullet in somebody's head because they moaned in my ear.
Hmm. To apply or not to apply? Hmm.
It'll be fine,
Come on, Matt.
Kobe.
What did you do?
Dark.
Thank you.
He seemed really hesitant about the application. I think his husband was pushing him.
Come
Hey.
on, I'll take your interest
Dark.
form too.
You're gonna make a great marshal, Dark.
You're gonna be a great marshal. Come on
Come
in.
on, buddy.
I need your information. Don't
You
be
good if I just sit
alarmed.
down and wait for a little bit? I need to look over some
Absolutely.
paperwork too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Dark, this is my assistant Beatrice.
Hello. Hello,
She's
Beatrice.
yeah. All right, Richard Dark.
That is I.
What's your state ID?
Let's have a look. Do you want my ID? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
1588.
Your phone number, please.
420. I think it's 817-8147, but I'll double check. Yeah, 420-817-8147.
What shift would you be applying for unit availability?
3 in a 1 is my current shift. So majority 3.
All right.
If you need to put 1 down, but it's 3 into 1.
I'm putting us 3 into 1, all right?
All right.
Can you tell me a little about your experience, background, and your expertise?
Jesus. Okay.
Mhm.
I haven't applied for a job in a long time.
You haven't, I know.
4 years as 4 years experience as law enforcement here in Los Santos. That included everything
We're
from
gonna take care of it. Okay.
you
We'll
know,
take care of it.
ranks
All right,
from all the
bye.
way from cadet to high command. So that included leadership, training. It included investigations through several detective agencies. It included several iterations of internal affairs, so anti-corruption agencies or units, including running several of those iterations successfully, I might add. Yeah, I think I guess my biggest qualification for this job is that there isn't anybody who will have as much tenure fighting corruption within police departments as me.
All right. So you uphold standards and always fought for the corruption again.
Yeah. There is not a scratch on my record, whether that is criminal nor from the police, side of
All right.
things. I've never had any strike points, I don't think. I've never had a strike point. I've never had a disciplinary action come my way, other than maybe a talking to here or there. I've never had a traffic ticket. Never had nothing.
All right. Perfectly put. I have everything for that I need. Stay put. You will probably be getting interviewed soon. If you want to stick around, if you cannot today, let me know. I will tell Angel if you can reschedule.
All right. Where's the old guy going?
The old guy, he was trying to get hit by lightning.
Yeah.
You were.
He was trying to get hit by lightning because I walked in. He hates me.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, there's just too many men. I just realized. I gotta go speak to Angel about this.
Okay. All right. Well,
But it's a reality.
okay. Thanks. All right.
Is it just like a huge sausage party or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys could apply.
Maybe I will. Would you
Well,
like to apply, Beatrice, to be a marshal?
I'm good.
I mean,
I
I
don't got
could.
any credentials to do something like this, so.
If you look at it, I've been around for such a long time and kept with the law, and I've been in DOJ as a clerk for such a long time, since the beginning of time, since like Adam and Eve. I could
you
give it a
could.
try.
Yeah, you could. Step up.
Do you need water?
No, it's just my lung got kind of pierced, so it's kind of hard to breathe.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ouch.
I'm good. I'm fine.
All right. Okay, that's good. Let me know if you need something.
Thanks.
Have a seat.
If people need like coffee or anything, like go get some.
How was your
Feeling all right there, Dark?
with getting hit by
Yeah,
lightning?
I just had I went to go to a hospital today.
Oh.
I'm all right.
Jesus.
When you worked at places that no
Anything major, or?
I'm assuming you would survive anything.
God will not let me die.
Not like a heart attack or something, right?
That's a shame.
Mhm. No, well, no, not quite. I'm fine, honestly. Great.
Fuck.
All right. I thought you might just be nervous getting the coming in here and doing this.
No,
I really like
nah.
this
I don't do nerves for jobs anymore. I'll be honest.
Oh.
Nah, jobs. Don't get me wrong. I'd love this position. I think it'd be great. But it's not going to be the end of the world if I don't get it. Right.
I think you'd be phenomenal at it, to be honest with you. I don't think it'd be great. I think it'd be amazing.
Thanks, Craig.
I fucking
Based on
hate
the
the government.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tex, was it? Well, why? Sorry, excuse me. Why are you here?
It's the only thing I got left. My wife's dead. I don't see my son no more.
Hey, where did Pred run off to?
Sorry?
I have no
Pred was just
idea.
here. Where did he go?
I didn't see him come in.
I didn't see him.
Got you. I don't think he came in.
Hmm.
Very sorry to hear about your wife, Tex.
Yeah. After I came back from the war, she only seen me as a monster. I think that exasperated the cancer.
You was that
PIB now.
sanguine?
Basically the same thing.
Vietnam.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
Oh,
well, you're starting as a state marshal, but we have our own job for it now, essentially. So
We have access to everything still,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
same stuff.
everything, nothing's changed. There's some still stuff that I don't know, honestly. I'm still reporting some stuff to the IT guys because there's some things that need to get taken. Like we can't see blips, but everything else is the same. So, what's your state ID?
It just let me sign in. Yeah, that's 11177.
Really?
Yeah. It just let me. I just hit it and it signed me in. Did you already handle it?
No, I didn't.
I could hear Pred say his ID is 11177, and that just reminded me my old state ID number is 17717.
you look at that.
Oh, okay.
Amazing. I hadn't
All right.
used that number
All right,
in
you should
7
be on
years, and
now.
I still remember it.
Go ahead and sign in. Yeah, that's probably I figured happened there. So, great, you can sign in now though.
It's just dark 20 years. Yep.
That's gonna be fixed after the tsunami hits. So, the IT guys are gonna restart the servers for us. So,
Is that you, Craig?
No.
all right. Listen, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna show you this right now, and I need you to not freak the fuck out, okay?
So Tex, you
That's fine. We have guns, okay?
you okay?
Now listen, before you buy this
What?
weapon, I need you to
You
listen very carefully.
you got experience in law enforcement?
This is not a toy.
Yeah, about like
to be
20 to
flexed on
40
people
years.
to
I lost
demonstrate your
count.
power.
Wow,
This is a
that's
service weapon.
that's a lot.
Friend?
It's impressive.
Okay, all right. But we have all our equipment.
Whereabouts?
Here.
I know, but this
Oh.
is a service weapon. So
Wow.
you're probably gonna need to go get a holster. I'm probably gonna put together some.
It's in the 80s.
Here's the armor.
Oh, we've been up to for the past 30 years.
Guantanamo. And then drinking.
Were you what side of Guantanamo?
Put into a stun gun cartridge
Both.
for tasers.
Interesting.
Yeah. Don't trust the federal government.
You know the position you're applying for is the federal government.
I think it's the state government.
Jesus fucking Christ, Ben.
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna hit you with the stuns. All right, hello.
yeah, I suppose you're right. I understand
Yep.
American law very well.
You know what they say about keeping your enemies close?
Yes. Very, very clever. Very, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I
It's either
doing? What
this
am
or
I
my
doing?
fourth liver replacement.
Fourth? How?
Yep.
Damn.
They're letting you on the list?
Yep.
We know the liver is the only organ you can grow back if they sliver it off. As long as you got it partially there still.
Yep.
So, who are you getting these livers from?
Classified.
Guantanamo?
That's fair. He said it's classified. He can't answer that question, Dart.
I'm reading him.
What are you reading him?
Yep. Supposed to do interviews.
I think he's getting them from Guantanamo.
Hey, do you guys have any drinks? Oh, hey, Adams. Sorry, I was about to do some interviews, but apparently there's a monkey with machine guns rolling around shooting people. So I need to take care of that.
This is one of those times that I can utilize my absolute authority type deal.
For
Handle. Well, it's a monkey, so it doesn't have basic human rights enshrined
that's
in the
that's
Constitution. So can I just?
That's
correct.
crazy.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to pull out an APC and.
A what?
I can hunt it down.
What's that, friend?
Do we have lockers?
Yes, you do. They're in the armory. Personal locker.
I
in there.
specialize in jungle warfare.
I can imagine if we are time in Nam.
Yeah.
Alright.
Where's my personal locker?
Over here.
I can imagine you'd be quite the asset here, Dex.
All right.
Self-appointed.
I'm very good at killing people in
It's on a
creative
jet ski
ways.
right now, apparently. So
Wow.
we should be good for now.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, Angel, you know, Tex here has experience in Nam. He might be able to help out with
All right.
a...
Want to
Yep.
come in the back, Norman? I'll chat. Talk to you first, and then we'll do all the other boring stuff.
She's busy.
Yeah.
So welcome to the building, by the way. I need to get your keys.
Hey, Sherry, real quick, do you mind if I just take out that trash real quick? I'm just a stickler about trash.
Ooh, Tex?
No,
On every
the
character.
trash can that's over there by the vending machines. It's just a little full.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Attorneys yesterday.
Right on
Like,
every
mess up
character.
some poor janitor's job or something.
Shooting a police officer, and had his bar license removed. Yep. Yeah. Still need to fire him, which we can do now, by the way. So we need to go through and purge all cabinet members. Yes. I'm aware. I'm aware.
I need a gun.
You've got one, don't you?
It don't fucking work.
Why not?
I found it in a bin.
You found it in a dumpster?
Yep.
You're gonna tell the Justice Angel you found your gun in a dumpster?
It don't work.
Civilians, how's it going? You guys posted your you guys posted your votes in this upcoming
Mr.
election.
Charles, are you really doing this in a state marshal building?
Yeah, I could legally campaign in here. Now, how about have you boys posted your votes yet in this?
He is a Republican.
Oh no, I haven't posted my votes.
Hey,
no.
Eve, how you doing? Actually,
Why haven't you?
Morning.
Because I've been in the ICU ward.
Yeah, let me go and tell you this now. You know what you should have done as soon as you got out of that ICU? You should have went to the polls and you should have voted for the right man in office. Listen, I'm a Republican. I'm tired of liberals trying to get in office in Blaine County. We want to go Republican in Blaine County. We want to make it important and we're going to make it great. And I need your support in this upcoming election. How does that sound?
Bobby, right?
Who else is running in Blaine County?
Andy Jones.
Oh, Andy's running. I'll vote for Andy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna vote
right.
for the washed? Oh, okay. We got people
Bobby.
that don't even know how to
Bobby.
listen. A washed-up politician that wasn't even a real mayor. Everybody knows the mayor 5 years ago didn't do jack shit. She's never been in any real position of power. She lives in a gated community in Paleto Bay and isn't even caught up with the news.
I live
Listen,
in
she's
Paleto.
not out here.
Hold on.
She's not
you wanna
out
run,
here.
You're running for Paleto or Blaine County's
Blaine County.
mayor, right?
Yes, Blaine County.
How do you pronounce the furthest west
I like that.
street in
I
Paleto?
like how average you are.
The one that goes from Great Ocean Highway to the beach.
Well, you're below average.
That's a
You know,
good
listen,
question.
well, 90% of the people in this city are.
Mind
below
you, I
average.
served as a police
So what
officer
does that mean when
specifically
you
for
are
Paleto
average?
Bay for
Means you're in the 10%.
over a
And
year.
Less than 0.001%
How do you pronounce it?
of people.
Well, you know, I don't live up in Paleto Bay, but pronunciation would be.
You want me to go pick you up a radio, Eve?
Hey, pal, you got any fucking alcohol?
Oh,
It would be.
You guys wanna come with me? Let's Let's go.
Sure.
Go ahead.
On the internet radio.
How do you pronounce it?
Assistant's coming with me to my leg hood.
I'll tell you how a Republican pronounces it. Let me tell you this now. A Republican pronounces it as washed up, terrible road that we need to put more tax dollars in, and we got to get it paved. We got to get it repaved, and we got to get it looking nice.
It's probably the clearest road they have in Polito. There isn't a pothole on that whole street.
We got to make it clear. How does that sound?
It's also the corner of the only bistro in Polito Bay right now. So it's important to be able to pronounce that one so you can direct people. You want to support local businesses in Polito, right?
You know, you've already made your mind up about Andy Jones. I don't need your support. What about you? Come on, sir. What about you? Come on.
Come on.
You know, I
Texas
smoke
is a
cigarettes just as much as you. You know, I love cigarettes. How's that sound? What if you had your own cigarette business up in Blaine County? How's that sound?
You got any fucking alcohol?
I have, you know what I have better than alcohol? I have my Republican spirit. It's better than alcohol.
Fuck off.
You know what? I'm fucking, this is so fucking good. This, you know, fuck you. Fuck you.
I would twist your head
Hey,
clean off.
that's a veteran you're talking to.
Okay.
That's a veteran.
Oh, you know what? I'm a veteran too. I'm way more of a veteran than him.
Veteran
10
of
times
what?
a veteran.
Veteran of what?
I served in many wars.
Like what? False valor is a big crime, man. Well, get
I
that
solved
camera.
in-
What
I served
war
in a
was
bunch
it?
of wars.
What war was it?
I served in Sanguine.
For who?
Which side?
I'm under NDA. Special forces can't talk about it.
I was on the right side, and I don't
was
remember
special-
you on
I
our
was special
side.
forces. I was special forces.
Yeah, I was in command of the special forces, and I don't remember you, Mr.
Well, I was
Charles.
super special forces. So you didn't.
Yeah,
you
I
wasn't in
could
command.
fucking tell that.
Okay, you know what else I can tell? I'll steal your cigarette right now. You want me to fucking steal it? I'll take it right now.
You steal my cigarette, I will steal your right arm.
And you know what? If you steal my right arm, I'm gonna fucking steal your left leg. Yeah. What are you gonna do about that? You know, we can keep on stealing stuff right now. You know what? I'm better steal a pin right over here. You know, I need a new pin. Your pin over here?
I fucking hate politicians.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I'm gonna steal some water.
Yep.
You got this on camera, Craig?
Yeah.
You know, this is my water now. You know what else I'm gonna steal? I'm gonna steal this
I'm gonna
pen.
go grab Pred and have him help me with this. What does like me?
Angel, this politician stealing your coffee and pens and water.
Actually, yes, you could help me with the logistical nightmare. Bobby, stop touching my pen.
You know what?
You know,
I could
these
steal
people in here might end up being your potential security if you were to win, and it'd be a shame if you got on their bad side already.
You know what? And I could steal that cigarette.
You
right
signed
now.
in as a judge right now?
Snatch it up right.
Yes,
I have killed men, women, and children for less.
Okay, you know what? I've killed unarmed civilians that had their fucking hands up. Yeah, shot them right in the face. I did that. That was me.
How many?
Oh,
of
you
them?
know what else I did? I had a group of prisoners that I used to pay civilians. They used to come in there, pay me $2,000 to get on top of the catwalks and shoot down at these prisoners. I ran a goddamn fucking. I've killed way more people than you. Okay, I've killed way more people than you.
One time in Guantanamo Bay, we put a man in a sensory deprivation chamber after we stripped him naked into lukewarm salt water that is the same temperature as a human body. We hooked him up to IVs that kept him fed and alive and then pumped him full of hallucinogens. He forgot he was a human being after we left him in there for a month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You want to know what I did? I used to make people line up on my wall inside the prison. Big old wall. I used to shoot them down one by one, right in the face. You know what else I did? I made them crawl. I made them crawl to the infirmary. You know how many people I killed in there? You know how many people just died in the sand, belly down? Didn't even call a doctor. Didn't call anyone. I just let them rot in there. And you know what? I made the other prisoners bury the fucking bodies. That's what I fucking did. Yeah, I killed way more fucking people than you. I'm way more badass. I used to be the goddamn warden. I had a goddamn Guantanamo Bay, and it was better.
You ever seen a man strapped down to a bed and then had bamboo growing underneath him? It grows so strong and so quickly that it will grow through the human body. And if you plant a few, it will be several that'll grow through them.
Oh, you know what I used to do? I used to do mental fucking warfare. I used to put them in the hole. I used to have them in there for hours, 20 hours a day. And then you know what I did? Anytime they stole something from me, I used to open them up. I used to let them out. I used to drive them around the city in my car. I used to give them a little bit of taste of freedom. As soon as I got that taste of freedom, I drove right back in that fucking prison and I locked them up there again until they gave me what I fucking wanted.
I feel as if that may pale in comparison to the sensory deprivation chamber for a month.
You know, I feel like it does not pale in comparison because it was a lot more mentally tasking than drugging somebody with your hallucinogens. Yeah.
Right.
What are you going to say about that?
I suggest you leave before you end up hurt.
Oh, you're going to hurt me. You're going to hurt me. The former warden, the hero of Los Santos, now turned politician. You're going to work for me one day. You're going to be my goddamn Secret Service. You're going to do whatever I tell you to do. That's what you're going to do. I'm the future fucking mayor of Blaine County.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
There is no we'll see. There is no there is no we'll fucking see. You know what? You're lucky I don't steal that cigarette right now. I'll steal it. You want to test me? I'll grab it right now. Once I grab it, it's gonna be mine.
Go ahead, try.
What are you gonna do if I grab it?
You want to keep your arms?
I got strong arms. These are real. These are 100% authentic American bones. These are real American tough bones. You wanna keep your cigarette when I steal it,
Right.
and I smoke it right in front of you, and I steal your gun because my gun's a lot cooler than your gun. You see my gun? 10 times fucking cooler, way cooler.
I have killed children that were tougher than you.
Oh. Okay, and I have killed unarmed civilians that were tougher than you. What you gonna say about that? Had their hands up, they begged and pleaded. They said, "We're neutral in this war," and I said, "I don't care. We take no quarter." You know, I've led a group of 30 armed men to raid a compound. You ever done that?
Much more than that, correct.
Oh, you ever led your armed 30 individuals, armed to the teeth, AK-47s, pistols, the last few people remaining at the end of the raid, you ever line them up on a wall and shoot them down one by one and leave one or two left so they could tell the tale?
Yes.
I did it first. I did it first.
I did it in the 60s.
I did it like a few months ago. But I thought of it myself, so I did not copy you. I thought of it myself. It was 100% me. There's no assistance in my plan that I cultivated.
God, I want to kill you.
You know what? I want to fucking kill you.
Why do you guys take it outside? Okay, whoa. Just take it outside.
I could do it. I have a gun. I have a fucking gun.
You're reaching for the wrong side.
I have two guns. I have one gun up here, and I have another gun.
I'm gonna cool it.
I have multiple guns.
Legally licensed for those weapons, sir.
Of course I'm legally fucking licensed. Are you legally licensed for those weapons? I am legally fucking licensed. More legally fucking licensed than you. Yeah, what you gonna fucking do?
Tactic.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna be legally licensed for my fucking AR-15 when I become fucking mayor. My fucking M4s. Yeah. Way bigger guns than fucking guns that you have. Missiles. I'm gonna have it all when I'm fucking mayor. Hey,
was it? What the hell was that?
You're gonna fucking work for me. You know that? You're gonna be my goddamn.
What?
gotta park it properly, friend.
What will not?
Oh my god. Sorry.
I can't open this lock.
Can you get another car?
Can you,
Let me just see something real quick. It still doesn't- it
Fred?
doesn't let
Can
me
you
park
open the
it.
lock?
Don't put that in me, please.
Yeah.
Is it open now?
You have to get out. You have to get out of the car.
Yeah, open it.
It's opened.
You go grab another one.
I don't see it open.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want me?
Angel, no one doesn't see the gate open.
Okay, I'll open it again.
You see
Okay,
open
it's
there,
open
no
for
one?
me. I can drop it. Drive it.
Yeah, let's try and drive it in there, because I do not see it.
This thing's crazy.
All right. Can't seem to drive it. I
You're
can't just get in the driver's seat.
You're in the turret seat.
Oh.
That's why. That's okay. Can you go help them get more cars, Norman?
Yes.
Thank you.
Fuck! The game crashed. Right at a cool moment. We're about to see all the cars come in. Oh yeah, Angel during Sanguine fucking popping off, dude. I remember. Rough peanut brain, yeah. Jem, thank you for gifting us up to Trapped. I appreciate you. This is insane. Doc is applying. He is going to apply. There is part of him that's like feeling bad about dispatch, but all the rest of the dispatch leads applied to PD. I didn't tell him. So you don't really feel that bad. It's timing, so it's denied.
Nobody yet, but there's been some pretty good applicants. Angel really likes this one guy,
Something out of
Tex.
fucking.
Oh my god! Hold on,
I don't know who else.
I'm being a Saint Marshal.
happened?
That
is so funny.
That is crazy timing.
Machine gun turret.
That is crazy timing. That's me.
In a war, bro. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like it literally drove over to where we were and just fucking shut us
I'm
up.
being a Saint Marshal. I'm being a Saint
Suji took
Marshal. I'm
most of
being
the
a Saint
fire from
Marshal. I can't listen to myself anymore. Oh my god! I didn't realize that was Ziggy. That's funny, dude. I need to run to the bathroom really quick. All right.
Should be good to start. Okay.
Is Angel talking to me? I think she might have been. Unless she was on the radio.
Hey, Dark.
Hey.
I'm sure everything will be sorted soon.
Would you know about it? Oh, you want to bet with
I'm
the?
sure you'll be able to get your. I'm sure you'll be able to get your interview soon.
Yeah. You got any advice?
You don't
How
need
did
any
you-
help.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you're honestly, I always enjoyed working with you. I feel like one of your greatest flaws, though, is that sometimes you care too much, and that might actually cause you to have a hard time separating what you have to do in order to do your job. And, your emotions. I wish, only thing I want you to be in the future is just a little bit more detached, because you know me. I'll do whatever it takes to get the fucking end goal. But I'm not corrupt, so. And I know that me saying that to you probably doesn't sound like much because of your thoughts and opinions about me, but I'm operating to bring true justice and follow order and the law.
Had
Yes,
one more thing
Angel.
before we're good to go. Can you tell me if you can open the garage and access the cars inside?
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
My Spotify don't work it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're important. Howdy, Dark.
Absolutely.
Hey. You see those APCs having past?
Cool. We drive those. Up.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Yeah, I'm certified.
Me too. What can I say?
Wow. That's impressive.
Oh my god, we have the same tattoo. Always twin flames.
Wait, which tattoo?
On the arm.
Where?
Fucking hippies.
Hey, Dex.
It's on your
yeah,
arm.
I see it. Yeah, I see that. It's the tree. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tree of life.
Ah, mine's
I fucking
family.
hate trees.
What the hell's wrong with trees, Tex?
Why didn't you tell him about the trees, Mr. Tex? I know.
The Viet Cong. That's what's wrong with the trees.
No.
Yep.
Old trees
Not gonna
aren't
ask him
bad.
more?
Well, I know my history, Harry, so I have a pretty good idea what he's getting at.
Wait, you were also a war veteran in Vietnam?
No, I
From?
wasn't. I wasn't in Vietnam. No. No, I was like. I was like.
Do you also
6
shoot
years
trees in
old.
your spare time?
I do not shoot trees. No, I don't.
You get PTSD?
That is a very sensitive topic to just bring up around somebody, Sherry.
I'm just, since you guys are so, relatable, I was just making sure.
You ever been standing in the middle of a forest and then just whispers all from above and around you? And then after that, it's the loud, hot sounds of gunfire.
I can't say that I have. Tricks? No, but I'm very sorry that you have to go through that.
And the screaming of friends that you have made over the past couple of years before they are quickly snuffed out. Anybody got any alcohol?
I'll go
No,
grab
sorry,
some
buddy.
soon.
No
Fuck.
alcohol.
Why is it happening? Are you getting an episode?
No, Sherry, let's not. Maybe we could talk about something else, like like I don't know. Look what you done. Do we have a favorite type of pasta? Anybody have a favorite? Jeez.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
It's
I think
Might have been the monkey.
might have been the monkey. True. Don't go outside, dog.
What was it? No.
Don't know. I don't know. Fred's saying that he sees another tank there that I don't know if it's actually there or not. Wondering if it's that.
Maybe.
I'm just making sure that I see you get hit by a car. He's gonna get hit by a car, guys. Let's watch him.
Why is he getting hit by a car?
He hates his life. Oh, almost.
That's close.
Whoa, he's
That's
so
close.
cool.
You gotta stand in the middle of the road to get hit by a car. What is he doing?
Is he gonna come back? He's gonna come back. He's so cool.
Sherry, would you or Eve want to come and take notes on the interviews?
I'll take notes.
Sure.
I'll take notes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll
come
do
on
the
in.
next one.
I'll get you guys keys to the building.
Okay. Can you walk slower? You have better chances of getting hit by a car.
Fuck you.
Oh, so you don't like it when I encourage such bad behavior of yours? It's called reverse psychology. It works.
You have got. Have they given you any sensitivity training or anything over the years?
Oh no, I'm HR. I can do this. I have to be sensitive to find out the sensitive stuff, Mr. Doc.
I don't think that's in your job description. I'll be honest.
It
Sherry.
is. I was made HR. Yesterday.
What does HR stand for?
Human resources.
Right. What do you think that means?
Resourceful humans that can be used.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's the intention of that role.
Are you sure? Do you have a problem with that, Mr. Doc?
Look at the guy. I mean, he's like catatonic.
He's fine. He's old.
Right.
If he wasn't fine, he would tell us. And then
No, I
I
don't
would
think he
step in
would.
as a HR. Yes, he would.
I don't think he would.
I mean, I'm being honest. If he's got a problem with me, he can come to me, and we can sort it out and do it formally, solve the problem, and make it into
Sherry,
an
I don't
HR
think you
deal.
understand. If he has a problem with you, he's gonna find your house or your apartment in the middle of the night, and he's gonna cut you with a Bowie knife from head to toe.
You don't think I will like that? I would like to have a stalker. I've
No,
always wanted one,
not
in
a
fact.
not a stalker. Like he's gonna slice you like a hog, and he's gonna cook you over a campfire.
I'm gonna get hooked. Now that is a real HR issue. I'm not gonna let that happen. We're gonna fix that.
How would...
I can't let that happen. Tex, are you into people? Like, what did you say, Dark? Can you say or repeat it?
No.
He said you're gonna find me and gut me like a hag. You said hag, and then what? What else? You said hook me. Still thinking. He's still
What?
thinking. Huh?
What did you say?
I don't think he heard what you said.
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
What the fuck did you say, Sherry?
I didn't say anything.
Or what did you say?
What did you say?
What did you say?
You can't turn this back on me.
I did not say anything. I was
can't-
talking to Mr. Dark.
What the fuck did you say?
I didn't say anything. We were talking about how you're gonna follow me back home and gut me like a fish if I don't start with my antiques or whatever.
I can do that if it is necessary.
I would give you the address of the person that I want to be gut like fish.
Oh.
So long as it is a lawful order.
I mean, I'm not your boss. We work on
my
the same
God.
level,
Oh
so.
my God.
What?
Nothing.
Dark, you gotta do some things which you're never wanted to do, okay? That's
Nope,
how survival
that's not
works,
accurate.
okay?
That's
The best of the
inaccurate.
fittest.
I've never
Fittest
done
of the
anything
best.
I don't
Best
want to do.
whatever. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy.
Sometimes in life you got to make choices. Sometimes you don't want to make those choices. They're for the betterment of yourself and everyone around you, or something. That's what Sherry's trying to get at here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You read me
that's
so well.
Yeah.
My entire life has been a series of choices that I did not want to do.
Is someone forcing you to be here, Tex?
No.
His life. He has no job and he lives in a taxi.
You live in a taxi.
Yep, they took away my RV.
You need somewhere to sleep.
Taxi cab works just fine.
You want an RV? I can probably round you up an RV.
I'd fucking love an RV.
Give me 30 minutes.
All right.
Doc, he's married and you're married. No, he's not married. You're married, I mean.
My wife is dead.
His wife is dead, Sherry. How could you?
I know that. Tell me something I don't know.
Extremely insensitive.
It's not insensitive at all.
Hello.
Hello.
Fucking hippies.
That is true.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Be careful, Tex.
Of what?
Those guys are dangerous.
They're just men.
Ain't no dangerous than little boys.
You got a point.
Yep.
They're jumping around on all this stuff inside, Sherry.
Oh, that's above my pay grade. I'm just a clerk.
I'm sorry, I thought they're just men. Go tell them off.
I mean, Angel is there. She'll tell him off. You want to test her patience? Go for it.
We'll see. Where'd Craig go?
Who?
Craig Bear? The other guy?
Oh,
with the...
he's an interview.
Was in already? Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Who's next?
You.
What about Tex?
He's already interviewed.
I did it yesterday.
Oh. Oh, you're just here.
I ain't got nowhere else to fucking go.
He's got no money either, and his taxi's impounded at the moment.
You need some money to get your taxi out of impound?
I'm gonna use it to buy whiskey.
Okay. Well, maybe after my interview, we can go get your taxi out of impound.
All right.
La-da-da, dear lord. You guys will be good friends.
Fuck
Well,
you, Sherry.
You're supposed to take care of the elderly, Sherry, not berate them and about their problems, you know?
I'm not berating them. I'm just saying the obvious. You guys are going to be best friends. You guys are already on the pod, actually. Look at what you guys are wearing. Same fucking shirt with the same fucking cross.
All
And a
of my
watch on
friends
the
are
right
dead.
hand. Oh.
What did you say? Sorry, Texan.
All of my friends are dead.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I continue to hear them every night when I go to sleep. And it's just screaming.
Oh. Do you sleep at night?
Not very well, not unless I'm blackout drunk.
How can we fix that?
Apparently, there's been a statewide recall on all RVs, not just
Fuck.
yours.
Damn it, Norman. You got the man's hopes up.
I was gonna buy one. I had the money in hand. I said, you know what? I'm here to buy this journey. And they said no.
God damn it.
I can make you a box.
I'm not living out of a box.
Get you a taco truck. It's kind of like an RV.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps a grime truck?
Fuck no.
You don't want to drive a grime truck?
No.
So, Norman, what happened to your eye, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with my eye. I just I put on this fit last week to make people think that we were being some big scary dictatorship, even though we're not. You know, I was just kind of playing into a narrative that isn't real. My eye's fine. I just kind of enjoy the look every now and then.
That is evil. It is fabulously petty.
Evil.
If it makes you feel any better about it, Richard,
No,
we're
I
the
think
first
it-
person to
I think
actually
it's great.
genuinely ask or care. So
Really?
yeah, a lot of people have seen me wear this outfit, and they're just like even Pred just said, "Oh, you look like number 2 from Austin Powers."
I mean, it kind of reminded me of myself from the Sanguine days.
Yeah, well, I thought we were gonna get to that place. Honestly, I was just preparing.
I miss Sanguine.
I thought we were going there in a real quick
Shut
way.
up, Sherry.
Yeah, I thought we were going there too.
Anyone got a bite to eat? I'm fucking starving.
Oh, I can get you some food.
Can't say I did.
Thank you.
Would you like some too?
Oh, that's okay. I've done what I need to for now. I've given job. I've taken jobs. I've helped to move cars. I'll be back around later though, to give more jobs.
Okay.
And then I'm out here hiring people. You know anyone that wants to be a lawyer, Sherry?
Wait, you want me to gather information for lawyers?
Sure.
Alright.
I've got 3 names already on my list, but you know, the more the merrier, right? Why not? Let's give people
How
opportunity.
extensive you want them to be in terms of experience? Do they need to know anything? Any requirements?
If they can sit and have a conversation with me and understand fundamentals without having anything too crazy, that is exactly who I want. I'm
So
not
anything
looking.
over
I'm
5
not.
IQ.
I'm not looking for the 7 years at law school, know everything, know it all types. I'm looking for people that'll understand and make decent arguments without being a, super nerd.
All right, perfect.
I want
I'll get it
because
going.
court should be approachable. Sure, you both agree.
No, I like it to be a sweat fest. Who can big dick who? You know? It's like you're in a diamond or masters ranking of Valorant and you're just going at each other. It needs to be like, an open, what do you call it?
Saying I need to implement a competitive ranking system
Yes.
and,
You need
and
to
tier the
have
attorneys
elo
based on
system.
the.
Oh, damn it.
Absolutely.
What the fuck are you two talking about?
The young stuff, okay? Very, very young stuff that you would not understand.
You ever been to Cortex?
Yep.
What for?
Looks like he's been once or twice.
Well, it was things I didn't really get to go up on the stand for. It was just me being present.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tex, do you go to doctors? What's your opinion on medical help and medicine in general?
Fuck do you mean?
He looks healthy to me.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if you were shot in the line of duty, would you put your hand and your fingers and dig in for the bullet, or you would wait for medical?
Probably both. One time, we got while we was trekking through the forest, it had just stopped raining, and as soon as it did, we'd gotten ambushed, and I had gotten shot several times. My leg was seared a little bit from some of the flames that it had been burning down after the fighting started, and yeah, I couldn't get up or walk nowhere. A buddy of mine come running by and scooped me up, picked me up on the shoulder, ran me to a nearby beach. I got picked up on a boat and that's how I got medical. So, but otherwise, I was trying to dig the bullet out. What was his name? Huh.
What have I done? I'm just asking a very simple, basic question. I don't understand why you think this is all me doing purposely when I'm not.
I think that was one of the only guys who ended up making it out of there.
Oh.
He's probably dead by now.
They're coming back.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know. They tried to get into the parking lot.
They did, yeah. Yeah.
I
Gonna
think that was
investigate.
Leah. Hello, Leah. So, lovely
What?
day, huh?
What are you hunting over for?
Me? I'm just me.
You're not
Wait.
hunching over.
I
It's
just
hunching
got
over.
I just got out of hospital, Dex.
What for?
An incident.
All right. Classified.
Well, not really, but I just, I got pushed into a lake in my car, and I couldn't get out. Yeah,
All right.
quite a war story, but
Yeah.
What a lovely day to be alive.
No, it fucking isn't.
very.
This is Leah. She is our another county clerk.
Hey,
Leah,
Leah.
this is Mr. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes, hello again, Leo.
Is Stark?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, you too. Good.
I don't get it. How are you all so nice to her, but then there's me? I don't understand this.
Huh? What do you mean?
We all
What do
nice
you
to
mean?
you, Sherry. Yeah.
Are you
Fuck
sure?
you, Sherry.
See?
Oh. Well, did you guys start off on the wrong foot? What happened?
Well,
I
if it
don't
Let's
makes
talk
get
it out.
it.
Let's
La
get
dee
this
da,
over
I
with
fucking
now.
hate
You
this
know,
too.
Department
No,
has just
it's
started.
fine. You know what,
Hmm.
Mr. Tex, there's going to be an HR complaint, and I'm gonna make sure to stomp on you.
Sherry, if it'll make you feel better here. Fuck you, Leah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I know what's fake.
Equality. I like that take.
I was gonna say, Sherry, did you go over? Last night we got access to civilian reports.
Oh yeah, I was seeing that, but I wasn't
Okay,
sure what to
perfect.
do with those. So yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I spoke with Alex about it. Do you want to go over that quickly? Last night we went in and spoke with Angel. They were up late last night.
Okay. So what can we do with these civilian reports?
Basically the same way you would if you were, dispatched for the PD.
Okay.
Somebody can come in and they can make a report. And we just basically fill it out.
All right. I think we would like to,
Mm.
if we could get marshal tags on these, that would be lovely.
Perfect.
These
So
are
I'll
marshal
just have
specific.
somebody add a marshal tag. Can you do that, Norman?
So it is just
you
like a
make
fully
tags?
functioning
Yeah, I
police
can make tags.
I
department.
just couldn't make
Hold on.
tags, yes.
SASM tag. San Andreas State Marshal.
Do you have a sample of like a report number I could utilize?
We don't have
That seems
oh,
strange.
No, like just use it on the. Can you use it
I
on?
need to use it to create the tag, basically, right?
Like it doesn't seem.
Use it on the.
I don't know.
The interest list for
Oh,
San
yeah,
Like
Andreas
it's just
State
anybody
Marshal.
just gonna come off the street and be like, "Hey, I got robbed," and then a marshal's gonna pick it up, or is it gonna be like a county clerk's gonna take the report and then it's gonna get past the PD?
Alex said we could
I
just
don't
start a
know.
document like this.
Okay. And then can we also make it for DOC too? There's a DOC.
There is a
document.
DOC one. Mhm.
There is. Okay, then we should be good.
Tag? Yeah, there should be. Let me double check.
Yeah, I don't know.
You meant document.
No, we don't.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he needs to make the DOC tag. Please.
Oh, 1 second.
Thank you.
Oh, Craig's out.
Wow, I work so well when I'm serious.
Yeah, I think you fully understand civilian reports already, right?
Do you want to take docket?
Good luck, Dark. You got this, buddy.
Come on, Dark. Let's
Thanks,
go.
Craig. We went well, mate.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, take care.
Oh god.
Morning. We got civilian reports last night.
Wait, actually,
Hi, Sherry. What's your state ID?
1248.
oh god, he's
Okay, you
coming
can
in.
assign duty now, and you'll have access to all the keys here. So,
Oh, thank you.
all right,
Right.
come on back. Sherry, would you mind taking notes for this one, actually?
Yes, please.
Thank you. If you could sign in and just lock the doors behind us. All right. Dark,
Wow.
if you would please have a seat.
Thank you.
All right. So, good to see you. It's been a while.
It has, yeah. I hope you're doing. I hope you're doing well.
I am. What you been getting up to these last few years?
Well, me and Matt spent, a good time back in England. Not doing much, relaxing, and then, well, he got the offer for Skeleton Crew, and as well as Flop, so I came back, and I didn't really want to get out in the field, and, well, in case anything happened to both me and Matt, I didn't want Flop to be orphaned, basically. So I wanted to stay safe. So I'm a dispatcher. I'm the shift 3 lead dispatcher.
Well, cool. So you're doing that right now?
Yeah, currently, yeah.
Well, what's led you here to the state marshal's office then? If you're doing dispatch.
I'll be honest. I woke up out of the ICU today, Angel, and that was like 3 hours ago, and I had a conversation with my husband that led me to this new legislation. And as I was reading the new legislation, I got a call just after I finished. I got a call from Pred. And then me and Pred had a conversation about it, and then I came down here, and it's kind of gone from there. That being said, I did have a thorough read, but I am interested. It's one of those things that doesn't come around very often, and I'll be honest, I never thought I'd see the day where something with something such as this, with such a level of anti-corruption, would be written into legislation at such this level. And I don't want to miss out on the opportunity, I guess.
Fair enough. So you said you mentioned about reading the legislation. What's your understanding of the marshals from your initial reading?
My understanding of the marshals seems to be it's under the DOJ. It's a law enforcement body that has been created under the DOJ, that looks into corruption within. Well, it oversees the police departments, right? Looks into corruption. But then that's just one of the things it does. It seems to investigate crime, investigate like organized crime within the city, investigate corruption at various levels within government bodies, anti-terrorism, anti-treason throughout the state, defending the Constitution, defending the citizens, defending against threats, both foreign and domestic. Seems to be a pretty mixed bag of, I guess, work. Pretty mixed bag of investigative work, and defending, the things that are pretty important to the state. But obviously, I've got things that I'm pretty good at, and those things align pretty closely with what the marshals are doing. So from that list, like, looking into corruption, investigating criminal activity at a, on that kind of scale is something I've done before. The anti-treason, anti-terrorism stuff is something I've got experience with too. So it's ticking a lot of boxes and something I've got experience in. So yeah, I think hopefully I've got a pretty good understanding of it from a quick read.
Mm-hmm. I know this from my personal experience with you. In the past, you used to do internal affairs. How do
Yeah.
you think that this job might differ, considering that we are an external agency rather than an internal one? Do you think that you would have difficulties operating on essentially a higher level?
I mean, let's be frank. I was a member of every iteration of internal affairs, and whether or not it was a coincidence or not, every iteration of internal affairs has failed up until now. I'm sure I was a part of that. I'll hold my hands up. Whether or not I wasn't good enough at the job, or whether or not it's because I was never given enough grit and teeth by the people that put it in place, which was the people I was meant to be investigating. I think what's important now is that this is coming from an external source, yourself and the Department of Justice. I think that's where this is important. This idea was thrown around back in the day 5 years ago, and often, you know, the discussions were had with high command about making something external. But I don't know whether you ever had those discussions, but it was always kind of pushed off because it was like, we don't want people from outside meddling with our affairs. But I think when you have people from outside who know actually what they're doing, once you have the ability to actually make a difference, I think I think this time a real difference can be made, because if you actually have the power to do something, then a real difference can be made.
Let me ask you this, Dark. Do you think that true change can come from within? I don't know. I mean, like philosophically, like internally as a person. I mean, like in an organization. Do you really think
from
that it would be best
experience,
for an organization to police itself?
I mean, from experience now, having done it for so long, no, I don't think so. At least not solely internally. I think there needs to be a level of external oversight.
Okay, I would tend to agree with you on that one. All right. Okay, let's see here. Next on my list of questions. Okay, so I already know about your previous police experience. I actually was there to witness most of those years. So, let me ask you this: what would you do differently now if you were to be hired in the state marshals than what you did in your past stints in internal affairs?
That's a good question. I think, I think maybe perhaps in the past as internal affairs, I often this was, I think, pushed upon me and I kind of agreed to it, but I often didn't look into things unless a complaint was brought up. I did occasionally look into my own things, but I often, a complaint came up and I looked into it, right? I think this time around, I'd be more proactive in my investigations. If I had, inklings or the detective instinct on where corruption might lie or anything like that, I'd take my own path and look into that my own way instead of waiting for the complaint or the incident to occur. I'd go out and seek and find to see if anything is actually occurring.
Okay. Decent answer. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the marshals themselves. If you were to be hired, the state marshals are an investigative bureau. That is to say, their primary function is not hopping in a patrol car, responding to a ping, and chasing someone down and cuffs on them. That's not to say that they're never going to slap cuffs on anyone at all, but their primary function is to investigate and to prosecute. Any potential cases that they might work, whether they be small or large, will probably be done in conjunction with patrol forces from the LSPD and the BCSO if they're available. My question to you is, would you be able to operate in a system like this where you're not going to be chasing cars all day? or responding to bank robberies, but instead you're going to be focusing on investigating crimes.
It sounds like a dream job, Angel, I'll be honest. I'm getting too old for that kind of patrol work anyway, and it was never my cup of tea. I mean, I worked JTF, if you remember that. The Joint Task Force. I
I do
worked
remember that, yeah.
Major Crimes Division. MCU, I think, was another one that popped up at some point. So I was a detective in 3 different units that popped up and fell apart. So investigations are my bread and butter. Don't get me wrong, I was a decent patrol cop, support more than anything. So I know it works, but you know, responding to calls and pings and that kind of thing was never my thing. So it doesn't really interest me. This is a kind of work that interests me. This is my passion.
Okay. All right. Next question. The state marshals are a new organization, and as such, there will be growing pains as changes are made internally as we continue to expand our operations. Are you comfortable working in an environment where your day-to-day expectations might slightly change, as well as new guidelines or rules that you might need to read up on and familiarize yourself with on a day-to-day basis? Would you be comfortable in an environment like that?
Yeah, I've I've been through, a couple restructures. I'm used to that kind of thing. It's not an issue. So reading up on new SOPs and things, no problemo.
Great. How do you feel about arresting a cop? Would you have any issues throwing cuffs onto a cop if they were committing a crime?
Wouldn't be the first time, ma'am.
Okay. How do you feel in the court? How do you feel with when it comes to court procedures and compiling evidence and speaking in front of a judge?
Yeah, absolutely no problem. I prosecuted cases in the past.
Good. If you had to arrest Rhodes, would you do it?
If there was evidence against him, absolutely.
Okay. Principled man, I like to hear that. Well, Dark, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, you know what? I do, but I think I kind of heard them already answered outside. Pred was someone that was hired. But I think you're doing what I was doing when I was the ass chief, which was well, to be fair, I didn't know of Pred's extent of his level of corruption when he was the sheriff. I'll be honest. That he's now revealed to me in the past few months. But anyway, yeah, I'm just I think I understand what you're doing. And I think I also understand that if Pred steps out of line, there's going to be no question about him disappearing or anything like that.
Would you have an issue investigating Pred if there was to be some potential information that
It
came
would
across your
not be
desk
the
regarding him?
first time. And me and Pred were talking earlier how he was the majority of my work anyway back in the IDA days. So absolutely not. And I would happily keep an eye on him too.
Good. Pred has actually been very adamant about turning a new leaf and being a better version of himself and being better. And this is his chance. So I need people that are willing to keep an eye on that guy. Because if he fucks it up, we can't have people that are doing illegal things as a marshal, There's just no room for it.
Of course not. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, any other questions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a question, Tex?
You ever had to eat another human being to stay alive, particularly a close friend?
Yeah, Dark. Have you?
I can't say I have, Tex. No. I can't say I have.
Do you know what it sounds like when a man is strangulated to death?
Uh,
Out of my way. Where's
um,
Angel at?
not particularly. I may have a rough idea.
Do you know what the most common phrase is, or at least word, that most people utter before they die?
No.
They call out to their mothers.
Okay. That's nice.
I can confirm I've seen it happen.
Yep. All right, that's it.
Thanks for asking those questions, Tex. They're very enlightening.
Thanks,
so,
Tex.
Yep.
very good questions. So, okay. Well, if that's all the questions that we had, then did you have any more for me, Dark?
Who's like who's your boss, Angel? Do you have a boss?
No, I don't have a boss.
Okay.
Let me explain my position to you, okay? I am
Yeah.
a justice of the San Andreas Department of Justice. I can write legislation. I will if I need to. Obviously, the people can hold me accountable if anything were to ever happen. People have the vote and the power to let their displeasure be known in government officials, but I don't have a boss per se.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm
listen,
I'm at the top, higher than pretty much anyone you could really imagine. So
you badass.
I suppose so. But with great power comes great responsibility, and I'll make sure to
Of
wield
course.
it fairly as well. So
You ever tortured somebody?
I've not tortured someone. Nope, I've never done that.
No, Tex. No. I don't think anybody here has tortured anybody.
Speak for yourself.
Well, thank you so much then. I really appreciate it. We'll have an answer for you in the next day or so. I am looking to hire, I think, 4 to 6 marshals to start off with. So I just need to make sure I go through these interviews and then we'll make our decisions. But I appreciate you coming in. Did you leave your contact information with Shay?
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
Well, thank you very much, Angel.
If we can't reach you via phone, we'll send you an email. Okay.
All right.
We'll
Thank
let
you
you know
very much.
whether it's a yes or a no. We'll make sure to give you an answer.
I appreciate that. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Hey, Dark.
Hey, Dan, Win.
We go inside.
Oh, somebody got
Yeah,
shot.
in there. Thank you.
Hey, tell Angel to come out here.
Hello.
I'll be out there in a bit, Bob.
On there.
Hey, Dark.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God! It's good to see you. Well,
It's good to see you too. Are you okay? You're like limping a
He's
bit.
never been okay.
not really. I just got out of the hospital today.
What happened?
Yeah, nothing's changed up. It's nothing. I just got in a bit of an accident. But how are you? Are you okay? Come over here and sit down. What you been up to?
Well, me and Lewis live out of town now, and just been living my life with him pretty much. But I make trips every so often, come back, see people. Angel said she was here, so she wanted me to come by.
Wow.
What are you up to these days?
Just well, I'm working as a dispatcher. I'm not really into the
Dispatch.
up life anymore. Yeah, trying to stay off the streets, getting shot and stuff. I mean, clearly it's not doing me too great considering I've been in hospital. Yeah, but well, I say that, and then here I am applying for state marshal.
Oh, you're applying? Yeah, I heard some stuff about it, but I don't really know too much. I think Angel's gonna explain it to me.
Yeah, I think I just heard you. I just say your name.
I think so.
It's pretty cool. I'll be honest. I didn't really know if I was gonna apply, but um, but then yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like IA
Oh.
with like detective stuff and anti-terrorism, and I think it might actually make a difference. And
That was
you
always
know,
the rough thing about IA. You kind of felt like you never could make too much of a difference, and it sucked.
yeah,
I wish you could have done more, you know?
yeah, and I don't know. There's been a lot going on lately with maybe like my morals and stuff, and
Mhm.
and me and Fred earlier we were talking about Captain America and all that stuff. And I remember that quote from that one movie. You remember Peggy Carter?
I love Peggy. Yeah, you talk about the scene from the funeral.
Yeah,
Yeah, Peggy Carter's. I love her. She's a phenomenal character.
And there's that quote, and it's like compromise where you can, where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is right, even if the whole world is telling you to move, it is you to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye, and say, "No, you move."
I'm sure.
Look who
It's a good
turned
quote
up.
to live by. What do you
Exactly.
mean?
Hey guys,
Hello.
am I intruding?
No, we're just catching up.
Just catching
Cool.
up. How did that win, Sherry? Be honest now.
I think you did pretty well. You were very honest, and you could not have done it better.
Yeah, I don't have many flares and whistles to do in interviews, I'll be honest. I'm just a guy. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll
I
see.
don't really think you need flares and whistles so people know your integrity and know who you are.
I know, but
So, Pond, are you here to be a marshal?
I don't really know what that is. So I kind of, well, I guess it's kind of being explained to me. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I just came in to see Angel. He asked me to come over.
That's well. I'll probably bring you in once she's done with Tex. How about that?
Oh, yeah, no, Leah already texted me saying she let her know I'm here.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm helping out with marshals and DOCs as a clerk. It's pretty exciting.
It's a interesting place.
Yeah. Apparently, they have enough power to make people go missing, just like CIA.
hey, who went missing?
Well,
Well, let me know when you're done. I'll be
Mm.
right here.
I don't know.
Well, I should probably get home because, yeah, I need to.
You got a
get some
ride? You gonna
sleep.
be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It was really good to see you, Lily.
Good to see you too.
I hope to see you more often.
Yeah. No, I'll be around.
Well,
Come here. I missed you.
I miss you too.
Hey.
If,
Please take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Listen, if Angel offers you a job, you take it, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Anything to keep you around.
If he's a good candidate.
fine,
Come on, Matt.
Cody.
What did you just do?
Thank you.
You
Thank
get
you.
money. What?
Generous donation to my
Wait,
cruiser.
stop crying.
How much?
What?
How much?
$100.
What?
Stop.
Wait, don't. $100, Pixie? Do you know how much I could do with $100? Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it.
How much was that?
We appreciate you both equally.
Exactly.
Right, Marshall. Dog.